Oh, Nanto. Please hold. Oh, hello. I have apparated. Hello, welcome in. Good evening. What day is it? What time is it? I took a nap and then I was like, ah, what time is it? Can you hear me? Are we okay? Good evening. Welcome to Dotomar. I feel like a Monday now. It also feels, I don't know. I feel like it's just been a weird few weeks of irregular schedules and like weird sleep, and I feel like I don't know anything. I know nothing. My brain is like an empty infant. That's crazy. Okay, cool. So today we're gonna continue on journaling. I feel like my hand is like sticky with lotion. I don't like it. Ugh. But nevertheless, we're going to continue on. I said I was gonna get tea and then I lied because I just want to get hot water. Joey, welcome and thank you for being first. Fish, welcome in. Thank you for the stamp card. And hello, welcome everyone else. Question mark, what else am I gonna say? Not much, apparently. Okay, cool. Let us, without further ado. Man, I will say, the minutes fly by. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm sitting there for like 2 seconds and then 3 minutes has passed. I feel like, I don't know. I feel lots of things. Anyways, let us continue on. Oh, my hands look really like pink right now. Anyways, whatever. Ooh. White balance. Hello, white balance. Let's see. Sorry, I should have done this before stream. Lock the white balance, make it a little bit cooler, I think. Okay, hopefully that's good enough. How's everyone's Sunday been? Hope it's been chill. Oh shoot, that's not what I'm gonna show you. Jang. Oh, brain dead. Okay, great. Let us go. Without further ado, I'm gonna open up my PDF from yesterday. Continue on. Ooh, we're at a fun one. We just finished up the travel and culture section. We are gonna move on to hobbies and creativity, which is the main thing that I try to spend my free time doing. Continuing to declutter my kitchen, I move stuff around and it flows better now. Nice! We love an improved workflow in the kitchen. Love to see it. Okay. What was I gonna do? I don't like how with the shtajiki, and even without it, this page like floats up. I was thinking about maybe putting a bit of washi tape on just the corner so that it pulls the page taut and it's completely flat when I write on it. I'm gonna give it a try and see if it works. Let us give it the good old college go. Bandit, hello, welcome in. Thank you for 7 months. 7 months, thank you so much. Howdy Chief, what's the plan today? Plan today is, God, that's a great question. Plan today is continue on our yearly review. So last stream yesterday we started writing our reflections for 2025 and then moving on to 2026 focus setting, and so we're going to continue on with that today. I don't know if this tape is good enough to hold this page down. So far so good. So far so good. Great. Okay, now she's flat. Very nice. What else do I want to do with this? Titles, right. Oh my god. I'm gonna apologize in advance about how tired I am today. I'm just like, I'm so sorry. I think maybe my yoga class this morning took more out of me than I expected. It was so hard. It's like, can't even, like, I know it's like the whole thing is breathing, but it was a pretty hard class. And also, I was very, very productive yesterday, like all of yesterday and today, or this morning at least. And so I think I'm just a little bit winded from that. And I have no endurance. Ooh, let's use some of these. Why not? Ooh, never got to use these up. Okay, so this one is hobbies and creativity, emotions and spirituality, and money and finances. I think maybe I can fit it all in this one. Mayhaps. I don't have very much to talk about for spirituality and money and finances. I decided that there was only 2 designs and I wasn't satisfied with that. Maybe... Little sky pattern. These are too big. These are too big. Maybe some of these are kind of plain. Do I not have anything suitable for the occasion? Mayhaps. You know what? I'm gonna use these up. These cute little drawer label screw-in things. They're so cute. I've been hoarding them for so long that I think it's finally time we just use some of it up. Been hoarding them for so long. 8. Yay, we love using up our collection. Maybe a little lower. Wait. Very nice. Gotta use them all. That's right. Okay, hobbies and culture. Before that, I'm gonna take a sip. I love warm water. I love it. Okay. Hobbies and creativity. Okay. So the prompts here are: any new crafts you picked? Did you have any side projects? How did it go? How much time did you invest in developing your sense of creativity? My sense of creativity? I'm gonna say comfortably I crafted over 100 hours just because I streamed about 100 hours, and I know I craft a lot more. I crafted a lot more off stream too, so like very comfortably out above that. Okay, so same format as last time. What worked, what didn't work? So I'm gonna say right off the bat, something that didn't work is I just spent too much time on my phone and not enough time on the side projects that I wanted to pursue. Which is boo, we don't want to do that. Time spent... Ooh. Mic closer. Time spent scrolling phone took away from crafting time. That's the main downside. Okay, hobbies and creativity. The categories that are bullet pointed in this PDF are creating content, I guess here, arts and crafts, learning an instrument, manual skills, including cooking, gardening, etc. That's interesting to include here. Okay, let's go. Creating content. Streaming. What did I do? Joined Irium. That was fun. It's not the only thing, but that's fun. And it did take like a good amount of work out of me, you know. But joining Irium was a nice thing. Keeping up with streaming, I would say I was pretty inconsistent with streaming this last year, especially in the second half of the year. I don't know. How do you think I did? Well, 19 months, hi. Just about to unwind for the night and saw the stream notification. Yay! Happy 19 months. Wow, that's incredible. Thank you for coming by. If you wanted to, you know, hang out a little bit before bed, you're welcome. But otherwise, yeah, make sure to take care of yourself. Have a good night. Unwind well. Time flies. Time really flies. That's crazy. I remember when you, like, the first few times you came in, and then look at all this time that went by. That's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. Mia, welcome in. Thanks for popping in. He was out there, yeah. I feel like everyone slows down for the holidays. Hello. Good to have you. Good to have you. Hopefully I'm streaming. Well, it's actually pretty late for you, huh? Dang, I'm streaming a lot later than I thought I would today. I thought I would start streaming at like 7, and then I ended up napping on the couch a little bit after I played 14. And then I woke up and I was like, where am I? Who am I? Yeah, that happened. But welcome in. Hope that today is a nice little journaling day. Is that... I just realized that, like... Sorry, I just realized my notebook is smaller and the writing is smaller because the grid size is smaller. And so this distance is no longer good enough to actually see anything that I'm writing. I just realized that. Should I put the camera lower? Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna freeze the camera. Oh. Please hold. Mr. Sango, welcome in. I'm gonna lower the camera so you can like actually see anything that I'm writing. I'm gonna increase. Okay. Are we good? We look good. Alright, is this too close? Let's check. Camera check, camera check. I can't believe I went a whole stream without noticing. Okay. Still small, but that's my fault for having a very, very small handwriting. Okay, hopefully that's a little bit better and you can actually see what I'm doing. That's crazy. Okay, cool. Is that better? I'm gonna put something cute on the side so that the shot is more aesthetic. Better. It's legible. Oh my god, I'm so glad. I'm so sorry you had to deal with this for one whole stream. Cosmo Sentience, welcome to stream for the first time. I'm Dotori, your local merchant NPC here to replenish you on your travels. Thank you for the first time chat. Here we go. This tape system is unfortunately not working out very well, but I think it's because this right here is not strong enough. Wait. Can I get 100 Fantasias? I fear I do not have that in stock. It is a seasonal item. Okay, I'm gonna use this tape instead. This is a tape that I got from a friend actually. It's Scotch tape. Look. It's Scotch tape brand washi tape. How interesting is that? But I think it's like, it's pretty thick. It's pretty good. It's just a little too dark for me to use on a normal basis because I don't tend to use these kinds of bright primary colors. Pretty Scotch tape. I know, right? It's like the normal paper masking tape, but it's Scotch tape brand. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna tape up the corners and hope that they don't rip. But this already feels a little bit more sturdy than before. So we shall see how that goes. Cool. Okay. Going forward. Going forward. What are things that worked well? What went well with hobbies and creativity? I mean, I guess I stuck with streaming. That's always not easy to do, I will say. Not an easy thing to do. Oisho. Remained consistently inconsistent with streaming. Love to see it. I'm gonna sorry. Rotate my camera one more time so that you can actually see what I'm writing. Sorry. Okay. We're good. Move my... There we go. I love it. It's not working again. What is this? Why is it happening? Okay. Down. Alright. Remained consistently inconsistent with streaming. Great. I would say I'm very behind on my scrapbook. LOL. I feel like I did do fewer things this year though. Am I imagining that? I feel like last year and the year before was like my peak top loader era, where like every week we were making a top loader and sending it out to people. Oh no, my phone is being loud. Oh, it's reminding me to water the plants. I'll do that later. Here. I'll water the plants during one of the ad breaks. Makoto, hello. Welcome in. I played 14 today. I made MSQ Prague. Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me? You called it a top loader arc for a reason. I sure did. Oh, and I did the New Year's Eve. New Year's thingy. I did it. I haven't subbed in so long because I am broke and jobless. No, never ever any obligation to sub. Only if you want to. Only if you want the emotes and like ad-free viewing. But yeah, no worries. Last I saw, you smacked the fish. I did smack the fish, yeah. I think last I played was 7.1 or 7.2. Oh, I see. For 14, your sub. Zipcore, hi, welcome in. Good to have you. Wow, so many. I'm sorry, because I haven't streamed in so long, so many like familiar names are coming up, and I'm like, oh my god, it's you. But it's not you that like has been gone. It's been me. Oh, Jason, forever since I last caught a stream from you. I know. Yesterday was the first time I streamed in like a month on Twitch. A month. Jesus Christ. Best dog, hi, welcome in. Good to have you too. Wow, lots of little familiar names are coming in. Love to see it. Welcome back, everyone. Well, it's a good vibe for welcoming in 2026. How long can you say Happy New Year? Do you think? It's nice to see you again. Yeah, it's also nice to see you again. Thank you for the gift sub to Cosmos. Thank you. Hiya, Fez. Let's see. Late Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. Yeah. Late holidays, greetings, and Happy New Year to everyone. I feel like the vibe is... We're gonna go on a tangent. The vibe is... First time you see someone in January, you can say Happy New Year. And then otherwise, like until the 10th, maybe? Yeah. I feel like after January, maybe it would be weird to continue saying it. Yeah. That's why, like, first time you see someone, but it's gotta be in January. I give Happy New Year greeting until the end of the first weekend. That's a pretty good rule of thumb. That's pretty good. Because it's like, it's the new year, but it's the week of the new year. So maybe, does that mean that for you, New Year's cutoff ends today? Because it's the end of the first weekend. There's also lots of interesting things not happening. So like I keep tabs on a few like monthly events, like once a month on like the first Saturday or the first Friday or the first 10th or whatever, right? The first whatever of the month, there is a thing. Artemis, hi, welcome in. But they've been skipping those events for the first. I didn't even realize before because I wasn't keeping that close of tabs of them before. Very interesting. What do I want to do? Sticker collection is organized mostly. That's good. That is very good. Treasure train, thank you. Treasure train? What's a treasure train? Wow, reach level 2 to unlock 35% off gift subs. That's crazy. Interesting. It's a little random event that we've triggered. Yes. We're not like farming for gift subs, by the way. Like, don't save your money. Save your money. Unless you really want to, but like save your money, please. Yes, don't worry. I have big girl money. We don't Twitch to make money. Anyways, hold on, let me... Wait, there we go. Great. What didn't work? Okay, so for everyone who just came in, we're doing our 2025 reflections journaling. We're currently reflecting on the topic of hobbies and creativity. So I'm making 2 columns, things that worked well, things that didn't go so well, and then below we're going to write our focus for 2026. If you would like to join us in our little yearly reflections, please follow along. You can do your own. You can, just type in the chat your little feelings on stuff. We'd love to hear from you. Okay, but so far, what worked? Joined Irium. Remained consistently inconsistent with streaming. Sticker collection is organized, mostly. Time spent scrolling phone took away from crafting time is the main drawback of this year, as with a lot of years, but I feel like especially this year, I don't know, I've been a sleepy girly. Very behind on scrapbook, as always. I feel like I get about like 9 months behind just all the time, and then I catch up on a month, and then I fall back, and then I catch up, and I fall back. Yeah. I've been so sneepy too. Yeah, I don't know if it's because it's cold. I don't think I was this tired last year. You know what happened last year? Last year I locked in because I had my Live 2D debut last November. That's crazy. That was a year ago? Wow. Anyways, whatever. Nick, thank you for coming by. Welcome in. We're continuing our journaling today. Good to have you. How was your Sunday? I forgot what I was going to put here. Oh, so sticker collection is organized, but sticker collection is too big. I'm going to say that that's a downside because it actively makes it more difficult to use the things that you have. I'm reflecting on this, It was nice, very chill day and had a good meal with family. Nice, rejuvenating, fulfilling weekend day. Happy for you. Also, can I just say that this color white balance is looking a little bit green, low-key? Can I warm it up a little bit? I'm gonna warm it up. As previously mentioned, please excuse. I'm gonna fix the focus, fix the exposure. Oh. See, if I were good at my job, I would have done this earlier. 8. Okay, is that good enough? I think that's good enough. Whatever. Okay, great. I don't like this little whatever, it's fine. Okay. But sticker collection too big. Sticker slash tape collection too big. Okay. Other things that went well. Experimented with planner formats. I thought that was quite nice. I really enjoyed that. I think I semi-challenged myself with some crochet projects. I'm just brain dumping everything. For example, doily, patterning. What else did I make this year? I'm gonna look through actually my own Twitter tag. I'm gonna look through my own Twitter tag. Speaking of planners, any thoughts on Hobonichi? Hobonichi is, I think, a good planner for those who like it. I personally am not a fan of all of the bits and bobs, like all the little extra pages on the back and then the little quotes on the left bottom corner. I don't know. Don't like them super much. And I just don't like having colors on my monthly spread. I think it's very distracting to have the like Saturday in blue and then the Sunday in yellow or in red or whatever. So as a alternative, I started using, I think I showed this to everyone yesterday. Started using the Sterling Ink B6 planner, which is also on Tomoe River paper, but is much more minimalistic. I think I'm very much enjoying it so far. I want to expand my crafting too this year. I want to start getting back into lino cutting to use in my letters to pen pals. That's so sweet. Excited for you. Let's see. Okay, let's scroll down, see what the hecky I did in 2025. More mostly scrapbooking, it looks like. I played with beads in April. No, the Tomoe River is very nice. Tiva, yeah. I think I'm liking it so far. It surprises me how good the feathering is, despite it being such a light paper. You can clearly see that, not the feathering, the ghosting. You can see right here if I go real close. The ink on the other side clearly is ghosting, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad, and I'm gonna show you like this highlighting on my weekly page. It like doesn't show up. Well, it shows up a little bit, but it doesn't bleed at all. The highlight. This one's a mild liner, so it did bleed just a tiny bit, but this one is like, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, not bad. Maybe it'll like bother me later, but this is very, very tolerable for me. And the fact that you can carry that many pages in a lightweight way is really, really nice. Still annoying that it doesn't lay flat, but that's okay. Alright. Resisted the urge to get into beads. Where's my... Yeah. Sometimes I do prefer MD paper, but Tomoe is better than expected. MD paper is really nice. It's really nice. It's got a good feel. I'm usually using some sort of Kokuyo notebook, the Kokuyo suffering notebook. And that paper it's pretty smooth. It's a pretty smooth paper. Yeah, I really didn't do that many top loaders this year. Well, actually, I did a lot for Irium supporters, actually. Not bad. Anyways. Okay. I'm realizing a bunch of things. A bunch of things I didn't post on Twitter because I've been off the app. Maybe I'll go back and do a little bit of a recap of recent projects. Maybe I shall. All right. Okay. Arts and crafts. What else? Like just kind of steadily working on scrapbook, I guess. Oh, you know what was good? Good strat. Using washi tape cards. This is the washi tape card. Washi tape cards and sticker binder, sticker album. To have portable and like less brain. How do I say? Portable and simpler planner decorating. These are a lot in the latter half of the year. I guess it's easier to reflect on the latter half of the year just because that's when I remember. The beginning of 2025 feels so far away. Feels so far away. Okay, learning an instrument, didn't do that. Manual skills, cooking, gardening. I was pretty uninspired with cooking this year, I think. Uninspired cooking. Maybe I'll log when I try a new recipe. Maybe that's something I'll like log. That's interesting. Write that down. Log new recipes? Question mark? I remember yummy kimbaps made. Kimbap yummy. I did make that a few times. That is like, kimbap technically doesn't take that long, but it's just a lot of little tedious work, so it feels like a pain and it feels like it takes a long time. But it doesn't actually take a long time, you know what I mean? It takes like a few hours, and then you make food, yummy food that's portable for many, many people. You can make it a lot easier on yourself if you want to and just use simpler ingredients. It's like not even that bad. Should make it more often. My thing about kimbap is that, especially the store-bought ones, they're so big. Like they're so big that like when you fit a piece into your mouth, because you can't just cut a piece in half, right? It'll fall apart. You have to shove the whole thing in your mouth, and then your mouth is all like dry because it's got too much rice in it, and then you're like and like choking trying to get this down, and then like, yeah, the store-bought kimchi are huge. I understand. Yeah, it's really that. So that's why whenever I make kimbap, I make them really small. Like I make them really, really tiny. I think technically people, you know how I use like lengthwise? I don't remember actually. Do I use it lengthwise? The kim? I think I use it lengthwise. Do I? I don't remember anymore. But yeah. Whatever. There can never be too much rice. I don't care what we're talking about. I just went toilet. Welcome back from toilet. Good job not falling in. We're talking about kimbap. Kimbap. Yeah. How like store-bought kimbap usually is too thick. It's too like the diameter is too big, and it's got too much rice in it. And so when you eat a piece, your mouth gets super dry. Okay, never mind. There can be too much rice, right? Yeah, I'm really picky about making my kimbap like kind of small. The filling to rice ratio has to be perfect. You get it. You get it. Exactly. The ratio. Exactly. Yeah. Lots of veggies. 1 or 2 proteins. Love it. Love it. Love that we're all on the same page. Yeah. Indeed, I have a can of tuna that's gonna go bad at the end of the month, so I think I'm gonna make kimchi jjigae next week once I'm out of curry. Write that down too. Kimchi jjigae next week. My hand hurts. My handwriting is getting worse and worse. Okay, is that really all I have to write though? Is it? I think I don't have a lot to write because the main what didn't work is just so big. It's just so big. It's this one. Time spent on the phone takes away from crafting time. Like that's it. You know, I'm gonna like highlight it. Like this one problem is having such a big drawback. You know what I mean? I'm gonna highlight it in blue. Sure. That's the one. That's what we're gonna fix. A can of open tuna. No. Can of closed tuna. I guess the tuna was opened, but the can is closed. It's like the best buy is January 30th or something. So yeah, I'm just gonna use it up before it goes bad. Gotta keep an eye on those expiry dates, especially if you don't cook that often. I think my eggs might be going bad soon. I'm gonna maybe hard boil them. Indeed, maybe hard-boiled eggs, like egg salad sandwich. Egg salad sidua. Okay, I think, is that good enough? Might be good enough. Cool, I'm gonna leave a little bit of space, but I'm gonna put in focus for 2026. Okay, so the main thing, of course, is just, well, I say just, it's not just because it's gonna be hard, but breaking up with phone, less scrolling and consumption, more crafting. Part of that is like taking projects with me on the go, because if I'm walking or if I'm on transit or something, I can just have something with me instead of being on my phone and like listening to stuff and whatnot. So yeah, taking projects on the go, taking projects to work actually is a big thing, because let's be real, I don't like working. I'm gonna procrastinate sometimes. It is just what it is. But if we're gonna procrastinate anyways, you might as well procrastinate on something that makes you happy. So, you know, doing a row or two of crochet here and there. That's the thing about crochet, is that you have to use both your hands. I go sleep a little earlier today. I have early start tomorrow. Good night, chat and Datori. Good night. I'm sure it's late over there, so no worries at all. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by as always. Yes, and eventually, I swear, I'll stream earlier for you. For you and for me too, TBH. And you stream earlier and earlier. So it'll be good habits all around. It's a mental clarity break. Yeah, mental clarity break. I've been using the Hank Green app Focus Friend with a little bean that's like, did I tell you guys this? Because in Focus Friend, there's like a little bean guy who's like, I need help focusing because I'm losing count of my stitches when I'm knitting socks. And so you need to help me focus. And then it's like a little focus timer. And then if you interrupt it, like if you leave the app too early or if you open another app, it'll be like, oh no, I dropped my stitches. And because I know the pain of dropping stitches, it's like more motivating, even though it's just a little digital guy. Yeah, it still holds. Even after all these months of using it, that still holds. Yeah. Anyway. Gardening? Did I take gardening a little bit more seriously this year? I repotted my plants once. Once. You know what? I'm gonna give myself credit for that. Repotted plants once and watered plants more regularly. I forget when it was that I started doing like a mostly weekly watering regimen. Yeah. Now, like, I used to take all of my bigger plants to the sink and then like drown them and then drain them and then put them back, but I've been too lazy for that, so I've just been kind of 대충, like just kind of haphazardly watering them in the pot and hope that they don't get root rot and hope that I watered them enough. Teehee. They look fine though, so it must have worked. The only thing that doesn't look fine is my pothos. My pothos looks kind of terrible. The pothos is kind of terrible, but otherwise, it's looking okay. It's not too bad. Yeah. Think I need to repot it. Something about as soon as I took it home from my friend's place, it dropped so many of its leaves. I think it's a combination of not enough water and not enough sunlight. I think that's what it is. I don't know about gardening. I'm just letting an onion sprout just to see what happens. That is a good question. What does happen? Because there's already an onion growing on the bottom. What does it do? Does it grow more onions? I don't think so. I don't know. Yeah, see what happens. If anything, you'll get garlic flowers. Or onion flowers. Bueno! Hi, welcome in. Good to have you. We're sleepily journaling. We're setting our focus for hobbies and creativity 2026. Yes. Hi, Dr. Hi, Mudeng. Yeah, I thought Mudeng can stay here today since he was here yesterday. Just for some consistency in this little two-part series, you know? He can stay. He's so cute. Okay. Let's see. What am I doing? Things to do. Okay. Behind on scrapbook. Fixed it. Keep up with not day to day, but like week to week junk journaling in planner. I would like to do that. Basically, after I do this yearly review, these next 180 pages or whatever, this is going to be dedicated to more simply junk journaling for this half of the year. I think I can do it. I'm like, basically there's enough space for about 1 page a day. It's totally fine if pages get skipped. If nothing happened, then nothing happened. I'm going to use this space for both like journaling and, you know, all of that, but also junk journaling. Just want to 1 page or one area, dump everything there. One thing that I have a little bit of a conflicted relationship with is actually related to my journal, like my planner and content creation actually, because I want to, like, my planner is very personal. It's got everything in my life in it, but that obviously comes with a lot of privacy issues. And like, what do you do about that? Do you end up like censoring a lot of things in your own journal just so you can show it to people online? Or do I just kind of like not show it, but I would like to like show my processes and that's fun? You know, like, am I gonna have to be really careful when I'm flipping through the journal on stream? I'm kind of figuring out what that looks like for me. I know that some of the creators that I follow, like if there's like a paragraph of really personal information, they'll just kind of cover it with a sticky note, or they will just kind of not include photos with faces at all, that kind of thing. I'm trying to figure out what's my like tolerance for it, basically. Yeah, we shall see. I imagine actually that this next year we might just be catching up on scrapbooking for last year, because I imagine that's how long it's actually gonna take. Yeah, That's okay. We did a lot of fun things last year. We can scrapbook those and reminisce a little bit. That's okay. Hee hee hee. Anyways. Okay. Less scrolling, more crafting. Keep up with week to week. Junk journal. Slowly catch up on scrapbook. Okay, here's another thing. Prioritizing different crafts is very difficult. Sometimes you just have something you want to do and you go do it, right? A lot of the times it's like a scrapbooking. Sometimes there's a particular top loader I want to make. Sometimes I just really want to get out a particular crochet project, either for me, for a friend, whatever. But there's also a lot of different crafts that I want to explore. If later this year, possibly in the summer, possibly in the winter actually, maybe better in the winter for when it's cooler outside, I would like to take up hand building again. I want to go back to the ceramic studio and try hand building, because I will say wheel throwing was not for me. I tried it, didn't really like it. But hand building, I don't know, it just might be a little bit different. And I think what's going to happen is I'm first going to build up a list of projects that I would like to make in hand building, so that I don't just go in and be like, well, now what do I make? And then I just spend all that time doing nothing and not getting anything done. What's the difference? So throwing on a wheel requires like an actual potter's wheel. You get a chunk of clay, you slap it on the you know, the thing, and then you spin it, right? The wheel spins really fast, and then you shape the clay as it's spinning. Hand building is just what it sounds like. You just take clay and you build it up by hand without a wheel. Sometimes there's slab work, so you can roll out these like flat slabs and then you piece them together, kind of like building up walls. Or you can just do pinch hand building, or you just take a lump of clay, you just pinch it up until it becomes a cup, you know. There's different kind of like piece building where there's like spiral building. I forget what that's called, but you start with like a flat base, maybe even just a normal base. You work with these long, just rolled out pieces of clay, and then you join them together, kind of like 3D printing, but manually. There's lots of different types of hand building to learn, and I have maybe a few ceramics pieces I would like to have. I would like to be able to make my own flower pot. That sounds really fun, because flower pots are expensive, low-key. So just having my own sounds kind of nice. I may want to make a teacup of some sort. I really want a berry bowl. I've seen these online. They look really cute. They're like bowls with holes in them, either on the top or on the sides or on the bottom. It's kind of like a mini strainer with like chunkier holes. And so you like put your berries in there. You like, you know, wash your berries, and then they can drain out so that they don't get soggy. Sounds nice. So I'm gonna build up a list, and then once I have that, I will try to sign up for the ceramics class. Matthew, welcome in. Good to have you. Wash your VTubers. That's right, wash your VTubers. Okay. Ceramics class once. Oop. Class if I have enough things to make. Question mark? Hello, thank you for the cozy content. Of course, welcome in. I'm Dotori, local merchant NPC, here to replenish you on your travels. Welcome to Dotomart. Okay. That I signed up for a embroidery class that's kind of exciting. So like I think this section can be called exploring different crafts. So exploring. So this kind of goes in here. And then within this, exploring different crafts, I signed up for embroidery. Signed up for the class. It's on, well, it's just on embroidery, on like a specific form of embroidery. I haven't embroidered much since like, 5 years. It's been like 5 years. I don't do much needlework in general anymore, TBH. But I really want to get back into it just because there's lots of items that I have that would benefit from some embroidery decoration, including like, I don't know, maybe my lab coat. Maybe my lab coat. It's mine. I can probably embroider my lab coat. just a little bit. Just a little pizzazz. And then yeah, like my aprons, like there's lots of little things that can use some work, and like curtains, etc. So I wanna give it the good old college try. Try it out, see if it still sparks joy, see if it's a good project to like take on the go, because embroidery tends to be very small, like especially if the piece that you're working with is quite small. It can be very portable and nice to take around. I will say, however, like because needlework is so finicky, it strains your posture and your eyes quite a lot, so there's a little bit to be careful there. But anyways, embroidery. See if I want to continue. I'm just gonna brain dump out other things that I would like to maybe pursue again. Watercolor. Like simple watercolor, you know? Doesn't have to be fancy. But even little things are nice to include in a journal, in a scrapbook, in a birthday card, etc. It's nice. Watercolor sounds fun. It is fun. I just like, one of my things about watercolor is that it's messy. It's not as messy as acrylic painting and stuff like that because you just wipe the water away. But having to clean up after a craft is like a big energy drain for me. Like, crochet is really easy to clean up. You just put it down. You put one bookmark in, you put it down, you shove it back into your project bag. Scrapbooking and stuff. Because everything has a place to live, it's easy to put everything away. But with watercolor, you have to like go wash your stuff, wash your brushes, wash your palette, wait for things to dry, and then you can put them away. It's like, that's like a big thing. This one is, I will say, lower on the priority list. I'm just like, it's not that big of a deal. I don't know. We'll see. Do I want... I feel like... maybe I will at least make an effort to improve my drawing. And by improve, I mean like do any of it all, because I don't know how to draw. Drawing ? Like illustration ? Anthony, hi, welcome. Thank you for care package. I'm gonna take a sip of my hot water. My hot water that is no longer hot. I still love your handwriting. Really? Thank you. Go sip, girl. Thank you. Oh, right. Care package. Let's stretch. Let's get up and stretch. Ooh, that was actually really nice. Ooh, stretch to the right. Stretch to the left. Ooh. Cactus arms, stretch out your neck and your back and your shoulders. Alright. And then doing a little bit of a hip loosening as we've been sitting for a bit. Okay. Thank you for the care package. Are berries an herb? That's a great question. Next question. What else do I want to do? Oh, okay. I've been really tickled. I think I told some people on Arium, but I've been really tickled by the notion of wood carving. I think it sounds really fun. It sounds really fun. Night, good night. Let's go. Do you do wood carving, Anthony? Tell me about wood carving. Should I do it? Are you gonna do it? I want to do it. Like I would like to show up for like a workshop of some sort, but I looked around at the ones around me and they're like $150 to $200, $300 for a workshop, and I'm like, ooh, it's a little pricey. It's a little pricey. I want to make sure I'm doing things right. I don't know. We'll see. I used to make little figurines when I was younger. Oh, that's so cute. Something I would really like to do is be able to carve little spoons, like carve little wooden spoons and give them as gifts and stuff. That sounds really fun. Not super interested in like little figurines, though they do seem like a nice place to start to understand like form and stuff. I'm curious, Anthony, what did you just use a knife to whittle wood, or were you using like a chisel and the carving, like the Scooby tool? What kind of carving did you do? I'm thinking start with whittling, and then if I decide that I like it, then I can go into the little like spoon scoop and chisel and stuff like that. One thing that makes me nervous is that I'm like, if I end up not being able to properly maintain my tools. Like if I get nice tools and then I mess them up and stuff. Scoops and pocket knives, since they are easier to maneuver. So you can use a pocket knife and a scoop at the same time. It doesn't need to be a chisel. Okay. Yeah, I wanna try. One thing I wanna. Okay, so let me one thing at a time. I wanna make spoons for sure. It sounds so fun. And then if I can make like a little bowl, that'd be cute too. If I can have like a big enough piece of wood for it, I guess. But also, I would love to take a slab of wood and carve a decorative feature into a cutting board. A cutting board. It just like the romance of it. It just tickles my little heart. Yeah. Just get a small diamond stone for quick sharpenings and some mineral oil. You can probably carve stamps too, maybe some wood stamps. That does sound interesting. It sounds very intricate, but sounds doable for simpler designs. Get a small diamond stones for quick shavings and some mineral oil. See, it sounds like a lot to navigate on my own, which is why I would like to take a workshop, but they'd be kind of expensive, and I do be really busy with other crafts. So it's on the back burner. It's on the back burner. It's in my mind. I'm gonna keep letting it kind of ferment in there, and then if the gas builds up enough to explode my brain, then I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I did start carving stamps from erasers. Nice. If you do, let me know. Okay. We may have to have Anthony provide some expertise. Cool. I'm gonna put that in the list. Wood whittling ? Another thing I considered was learning how to tat lace. I think it's probably oh my god, wait, I just remembered why this whole wood carving thing came about in the first place. Alright, let me tell you a story before we go on ad break. I was considering I went to like a Ren Fair-ish situation where a bunch of people were in historical garb, and it was so cute, and I complimented this one girl on her hair lace. This like day cap that was like lace. It was really cute. It's pinned in her hair, and she was like, "Thank you. My grandmother like tatted this when she was young, and this is an heirloom." And I was like, "Wow, that's so cool." I've heard of tatted lace before. I've never done it. And so I'm like looking up, how do you do that? You need a shuttlecock. There are places near me where I can take like a 1-day workshop, like a class for like, I don't know, $50 to learn how to tat lace, but you do need a shuttlecock. And I was like, well, if I'm gonna get a shuttlecock and if I'm gonna do a girly pop craft like that, then I'm gonna get a really cute one. And then I was like looking through these photos of antique shuttlecocks, like tatting shuttles, and my brain was like, hey, what if you carved your own shuttlecock? And that's how my brain was like, that's interesting. And then I like sat on it for a few days, and then I started Googling like, oh yeah, what if there are some wood carving thingies near me. I will say it's very, from one thing to another. No, literally. I will say shuttlecock, it's a very delicate object with very thin walls and really weird structures. I don't think that as a beginner I would be able to carve it nicely, but it's still like that's how the thought got implanted basically. But next time I go to a antique fair, I'm going to look for tatting shuttles. I'm gonna write notes. Antique list. Desks, to be honest with you. Rugs, perhaps. Tatting shuttle. I would love a tatting shuttle. Narrow cabinets. Great. Oh. Another thing here is penmanship. Penmanship. I would like to have better penmanship. I think because I get a lot of hand pain when I write, I would really like to retrain myself how to properly write in cursive, because you can like, you know, lift your pen much less frequently. That sounds nice. Part of that is honestly fixing my ergonomic setup at home. This table, as much as I like it, as big as it is, and as much as I like having a standing desk, it is too tall. This table is too tall, especially with these legs that I've put in it. These are, like, first of all, manual crank standing legs that were already a little bit too tall, and then I put these wheels on the bottom to make it easy to move around, and it's too tall. Like, the lowest setting with the wheels is too high for me to comfortably sit and like put my elbows down and not have my legs dangling. And I hate using a little like stool. I'll probably get one just cause whatever, but it's not ideal. So I think that, and like, how often do I really use the standing desk feature anyways? I basically only use a standing desk when I'm recording. And how frequently does that happen? Oh, right. Hold on. Another thing with hobbies and creativity, I did not meet goal of solo cover. I decided that, like, I've been reflecting on this, right? Recording's a big pain in the butt. As fun as singing is, recording is like such a pain that I don't enjoy it. It's not an enjoyable thing. I like dread recording. And I think like sometimes participating in projects is fun. Maybe making little short covers every once in a while is fun, but I'm really not gonna try to make it a whole thing. I decided that recording in particular is just not very enjoyable for me. Yeah, so I'm just not even gonna make a goal for it. Like, if it happens, it happens. If I want to, I want to, but I'm not gonna set those expectations on myself. That is what I've decided. But yeah, desk. I would love a really beautiful big desk, but I also know that I am a chaotic person and I need a lot of space, and I don't think a desk is gonna cut it for me. I think I need to do the thing where I just get a dining table and I work on a dining table. I think that's what's gonna happen. Acelis, hi, welcome. Good to have you. I will think about it more later. Great. Does that... Wait, hold on. Does room design go in here, you think? Maybe it does. Thank you for the purchase. Oh, another thing that I will say, I did not make a lot of, I didn't make a lot of adjustments to my stream setup. I was really lazy about that. No, dining table is so bad for your posture. Really? I had a really good time on my dining table when I last had. Mostly because, so like writing and crafting are like different. Obviously they're different, but like writing, you want your paper to be low. You want your angle, your elbows to be at like a right-ish angle. You want your elbow to basically be resting on the edge without like lifting your shoulder and stuff. But usually when you're crafting, you're like leaning down on something if you're painting, if you're whatever. At least I am. Maybe that is just bad posture on my part and I just have bad habits. But I always wanted things like closer to my face anyways. I used to even do a thing where I would just put a box, like a cardboard box down to lift up the area so that I can have more like easier access to my stuff, because like when I'm crafting, my elbows are on the edge of the table, but my hands are up here doing fiddling and doing stuff. So it's nice to have something that I can rest my project on. Maybe that's it. Maybe I do need a low table, but I also need another surface to be able to like go up and down. We'll see. We'll see. Yay! What was I gonna write again? I forgot. I forgot. Are you obsessed with trying to record, perfectly record? I know people tend to burn themselves like that. I think to some extent I do, because my first and second covers, I will say, because I was so inexperienced, I realized how much the recording matters in the final product. You cannot half-ass the recording. Like, you think that you can fix it with the tuning, with the EQ, etc. It doesn't get fixed. Some of it gets dulled, but some of it actually gets highlighted, especially in the like intonation and the like emoting part of the song. So yeah, like you actually do have to properly record it. Yeah. Room design, I think. Oh, thank you. I was talking about room design. Yeah. What did I do with room design? I didn't do much, to be honest with you. I was pretty lazy about that. I don't think I changed a single thing. Great. Did not move forward any significant home deco projects. Maybe not this year, but maybe later this year or next year we'll have like a bit of a home decor arc. Mayhaps. At least with like making and collecting pieces that I can take from place to place. Yeah. Okay, because in let's say like my 5-year, 10-year goal, I would like to be living in a really cute place that I'm really proud of, you know? And I've just been putting off working on that for so long. But if that's my 5-year goal, then that's clearly something I can be taking action on, right? So I want to take that more seriously. More seriously for sure. Okay. I said home deco projects, and then what else? I don't remember. Whatever. If I remember, I'll remember. Cool. So mostly this. Exploring different crafts, of course. catching up on stuff. Do I have anything like I really want to focus? Oh, I was thinking about stream setup. Did not update stream setup. I also just didn't do a lot of cute things regarding content creation. And here's the issue, right? I don't really care. Like, I don't really care. And I feel like I need to be okay with that. Like, I've already put in the work to make my setup this cute. You know, I'm pretty satisfied with it. I don't post, like, beautiful illustrations and, like, beautiful graphics on social media. But the whole point of why I stream is that it's fun to have, like, a little social space like this to craft and chit-chat with people. And to keep myself accountable for my, like, you know, doing fun things. But, like, spending time not crafting and working on graphics instead is not why I'm here. You know what I mean? So, like, I think it's okay. It's fine. Yeah. Did not update stream setup, even though I wanted to, but I think we're just gonna have to be okay with it because I wanna minimize the amount of time I spend at a computer. You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't make it a chore, you know? Exactly. Don't make it a chore. Don't do it. Girl, don't do it. Cool. Let's leave this for now. We'll take a quick break and then we will come back. Shop's open. Seems like this was the point. Exactly. The point is just like come and chit chat. Obviously like reduces your ability for like hashtag growth or whatever, but it's fine. I have enough fun with you guys here. Alright, let's take a quick ad break. I forgot. Sorry, I don't remember my is it hashtag ad? I don't remember my command. What? Is it slash ad? It's not slash ad. What's my ad? Wait. Oh, exclamation point. Oh my god. I forgot my command for the thing. Okay, I'm gonna get more water. BRB. Professional streamer. Welcome back! Welcome back! I did it! I watered my plants. Are you proud of me? Watered my plants. My air plants are soaking in the sink in a little bowl, taking a little bath. So proud. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Onward. Onward. Did you have a good break? Good break? I'm so sorry you have to watch ads. That's like the one thing. Honestly. Oh, Sylvie. Hi. Hi. Welcome. But yeah, Twitch ads are so annoying. I really wish I didn't have to show them to you. What's a loss? Pre-roll ads are even more annoying, and it's nice for me to like go take a break. And if you've been just sitting for a bit, it's nice for you to take a break as well. So it's like, forced break, I guess. I guess. All right, wait, Sylvie, look at these little stickers that look like drawer labels. Aren't they cute? Aren't they cute? They're so cute. Okay, cool. OMG, I know, they're so cute. I like them. I've been holding them for many years. Alright. It's giving library core. Yeah, it is. So I was like saving it for like, oh, the perfect occasion. But girl, please, use your stickers. Please use your stickers. There's so many of them. Yep. I think sometime this year I do want to do some sort of like craft supply clean out. I don't need this many tapes and stickers. Like, don't need it. I feel like one of those makeup girlies that has like a box full of expired makeup. I feel like that girl, you know? Even though my stickers don't expire, but still. It still feels like limiting because it takes more time to look through your gigantic collection. So I think I'm gonna really pay attention to pieces that I keep skipping over. Like, I've had this for a really long time. I literally never use it. I've had it for like 2, 3, 5, 10 years. Are you gonna use it? Let's be real, nah. And then just give them away, right? Just give them away. And when I'm purchasing, being very intentional about purchasing things that I'm really excited to use and that are very easy to use, you know? Yeah, like it doesn't have to be that deep. Nature is healing. All right, emotions and spirituality. Emotions and... Can I fit? Okay, it fits. Barely. Spirituality. I don't know what to put in this category just because I'm not a very spiritual person. I don't consider myself anyways. How's your weekend, Sylvie? Are you good? Okay, within emotions and spirituality are: how did you feel this year? Any particular ups and downs? Why? Did you take the time to connect with your inner self? That's a great question. I worked hard and played so much. Were you party girly this weekend? I know you were like during the week. Zen. ZZZ, very nice. Hope you had fun. Was there like a New Year's event? Do you want to be more spiritual? I don't want to be more spiritual. I do want to make sure that I do take the time to be alone with myself because, again, I've been doing so much social stuff. I don't take a lot of time to just be with myself. Hello from YouTube. Hello, Vina. Welcome. New patch, huge content update. I see. New year, new patch. Yes, hope that your weekend was also good, Vina. Happy New Year. Let's see. I'm using the planner that Ami recommended. I'm liking it so far. Let's see. What am I doing? sorry, real quick break just to say, next week, for most of the week, I'm going to be puppy sitting in my own home this time. We're gonna be puppy sitting. So, streams may or may not be around. Definitely I'll be home. Like, I won't be going out as much because I'll be puppy sitting. So maybe that'll actually increase the stream frequency. Don't know. We'll have to see. Do we get to see puppers? We might be able to see puppers. If I can, like, hand cam and then, like, have her stick her head out right here, we might have to, like, you know? Hope the home is puppy proof. I'll do my best. I think she's pretty good dog. She's not gonna chew up stuff. I'll have to ask, like, what are her needs. If I have to change stuff up for her, that's fine. Yeah, we shall see. Let's go. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah. Anyways, that's a little update for me. Exciting. Do you get to use the dog thing at your place? We do, but it has been very rainy lately, so I fear it's gonna be very wet. I fear the grass or the wood chip or whatever's there is gonna be very wet. So I feel like that's not a great idea. We'll probably just take her outside. I also, the last time I had a friend's dog over, we went out to the dog run and I stepped in dog poop. It was very sad. You would think people pick up after themselves because there's doggy bags, dispensers, literally right there. That's the whole point, but it happens, don't worry. That's right, it happens. I just got done taking care of my dog nephew last week. Nice, your little doggy nephew. So cute. Anyhow, okay. Moving on. I said no out loud to hearing myself hearing that. Oh, hearing. Yeah. It was sad. It was when Donkey was over. R.I.P. Let's see. Hobbies and creativity. Any new crafts you picked? Oh, wait. We weren't moving on from that. Okay, focus. Emotions and spirituality. How did you feel this year? Any particular ups and downs? Why? Did you take time to connect with your inner self? Okay. How did you feel this year? I felt like mostly okay. Okay, mindfulness. Okay. Let's do one little category at a time because I feel like this is quite a nebulous category. How did I feel? I felt mostly fine. No, so I guess one thing is no big depressive episodes. I would have kind of days of lethargia and stuff like that, but I didn't have like a month when I was out of commission because I was so depressed. So that's great. I think part of that is because I spent so much time out of the house and with friends. Like, truly, whenever I am just spending a fun day with friends, those are the days when I rate my little mood meter very high. So win for no depressive episodes. I would say a minus is I find myself kind of fighting against negative thinking. Just like in general, about myself, about other people, about whatever. Like, I feel like I just need to get that out of my head. Fighting negative thinking. I would just like to be a more positive person, you know? Okay. Any particular ups and downs? I don't think so. I would say a particular down was that, like, autumn to winter. I was very tired. I was so tired to the point that I would be with friends and I'd be like, honestly, I would kind of rather be home right now because I'm so tired, like that level. And usually that doesn't happen to me. Also, Jenny, welcome. Hi. Welcome back. Usually that doesn't happen. Even when I'm tired, I'll go hang out with friends and I feel very like rejuvenated and energized. But just like this last 2 months, basically, I've just been like occasionally been like, I kind of would rather be resting at home. So I did exhaust myself a little bit. So very exhausted. Working on it. Like today, for example, I got invited to a museum and I said no. I was like, ooh, do I want to go? And then I decided that the exhibit that I wanted, that we were invited to, was like, not actually that interested. Whatever. Not gonna go. Hi, Datari. Late Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Yes! Late Christmas season and Happy New Year to you too. Welcome back. LMAO. Yeah. It's a big deal for me because usually I'm like, ooh, more friend time. Yay, no matter what it is. But today I said, no, I'm not gonna go. OMG, nice. Thank you. I'm proud of me too. Okay. Particular ups and downs just because I was tired and overextending myself. Did you take time to connect with your inner self? I would say I didn't. Again, because of that dying phone. Too much phone time. Not enough quiet. English, hello? Moments for introspection. Yeah, not enough introspection time. I also, like, part of the year... Oh my god, I have marks on my hand from sitting on my hand. Part of the year, slacked off on journaling. I guess I'll reiterate here that I started therapy again. And I did start writing in my journal kind of more on and off, but better than last year. Made effort to use notebook and journal more. Yeah, I would like to get back into that. I haven't done it since like November, basically. But I would like to have my little daily categories to reflect on again. So those things were like, hey, what did you get done? What are you proud of? Like, you know, what worked, what didn't work out well, if that's relevant to us right now. What is the media that I consumed? You know, like little things like that, and other categories that I would like. Michi! Hi, Michiko! Good to have you. Welcome. Thank you for the lurk. Happy New Year. Thank you for the care package. I was just going to take a sip of my little hot water. It's still hot. And then let's get up and stretch. Good idea. Well, I did stretch a little bit when I was watering my plants, but... Okay, can I ask y'all, what is a good price for a flower pot? I feel like flower pots usually be like pretty expensive. And I feel like I don't have any sort of sense of what a normal price is. For like a flower pot like this big, right? I guess you can't really see, but like, you know, 4x6, 5x5, like that kind of medium range. Is that like a $15 flower pot? Or is that like a $5 flower pot? You know? I don't know. Depends on size. Yeah, the bigger ones are more expensive for sure. Maybe I'll ask my mom because she gardens a lot. Indeed, maybe I will. Maybe I feel like I need to build up little conversation things for when I call my mom, because I always call my mom and I'm like, hey. She's like, hey. And I'm like, you good? And she's like, yeah, I'm good. And then she nags me about something and I'm like, I'm gonna hang up. And she's like, okay. And then we hang up. Sorry, that's $400. GG. No farming for us, I guess. Probably 8 to 12. 8 to 12. Yeah. Right? I feel like 15 is just like a little expensive for that. I don't know. We'll see. I also have just been liking the look of like using a plastic container, because you can see through the edges, like a clear plastic container, because you can visually see when the soil is dry. Isn't that nice? And then afterwards, you can hide that plastic thing in like a woven pot, and that woven pot then doesn't need to be waterproof or anything, or water safe. Maybe even a little crochet moment. We'll see. Anyways, more to ponder on later. Maybe I will have a bit more of a gardening era if I can move into a place with more natural light. That would be nice. Okay, journaling and self-reflection, did that a little bit. I do want to do more, like a lot more. More journaling. Connecting with your inner self is like a big thing. I think I just don't allow myself time for it, you know? I think I just need to sit with the quiet. Mostly, I think that means stop filling the silence with stuff. Like a little bit of fun, like chill music is okay. Or if you want to ponder a little more, grow lights are cheap enough. That's true. You do need like shelving for grow lights, and that sounds like a lot of work, but it does sound doable. I know a friend who has a lot of grow lights and a lot of plants. Maybe I'll ask them for advice. Maybe I will. But something to ponder later. Religious and or spiritual practice, not much. Oh, I guess I started yoga this year again. Yoga restarted, which is a nice meditative process. Let's see, restarted headspace for sleep, but not really meditation. Yoga technically counts, yeah. Not really. I don't really meditate aside from doing really meditate. I don't meditate unless it's just simple breathing exercises, basically. Maybe I'll even start raising fish and mix the two plant hobbies together. Ooh, I think my friend's brother does that. He has like a fish shop. It was crazy. I've told this story on stream before, but I was visiting his shop once and there was a cockroach on the floor, and he like grabbed a tweezer, like a little like mini tongs, grabbed a little thing, just grabbed it from the floor, like just grabbed it, and he threw it into a fish tank, and the fish went freaking bananas, like tearing it apart and eating it. It was a massacre. That was crazy. I didn't know fish did that. Maybe he like trained them, like, hey, this is food, and they were like, ooh, protein. It was quite the frenzy. Very interesting. Get some hydroponics going. My friend is actually my friend is what do you call it? Experimenting with hydroponics. Yeah, we'll see how it goes for him. Something tells me that's not the first time he's done that. I think so too. But yeah, any like finicky little electronic system, I have no patience for. I feel like it's a very guy thing to want to like fiddle with electronic systems. Maybe that's sexist of me, but I don't know. For me, at least, this girly doesn't like technology. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Don't like chords. I don't like it. I think it's all ugly. I just want someone to figure it out for me. I can't believe my streamer would be sexist, SMH. I'm sorry. I'll make an apology video. Okay. Is that all I have to say? I think so. Not much. I don't know. Okay, so here. Let me just say a few more things. Pikmin Bloom. Great for my mood. Great influence. Just like brightens up a little day, you know? If you think about it, electronics tinkering is a nerd version of car tinkering. Tinkering. I think so, yeah. But I'll play the ukulele in the apology video too. I'll have to learn that. See, I'll have to put that in my hobbies and creativity category. Dang it. See, okay, here's how much I hate electronics. You see this right here? This is an audio interface. It's for better audio. I've had this in my home for a year. A year. And I haven't set it up. I bought it. It's sitting there. I spent the money. Haven't set it up. Nah. Maybe. Why not? Cause I don't wanna. I hate electronics. Ah! So you're talking to the girlie that took 4 or 5 months just to fix one broken plugin on OBS. I hate computer stuff. Kia Crochets, welcome in. I'm Dotori, your local merchant NPC here to replenish you on your travels. Nice to meet you. As a fellow crocheter, wait, can I show you? I made this coaster. It's like a little thingy. Well, thank you for the raid. Really appreciate you coming in. What were y'all up to? Oh, she's so cute. Thank you. Thank you for the shout out. Thank you. Estoyo? Welcome in. Kia. Is it Kaya or Kia? Let me know. Welcome in. Ottomans. Welcome in. Welcome in for the stream. Thank you. Oiso. Oiso. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. Hope that stream was good. What were you making? What were you making? Thank you for the warm welcome. Of course. Am I saying your name right? Istayul? Do you prefer like Izzy? Do you have like a nickname? Yes, today we are journaling, doing some 2025 reflections and 2026 focus setting. I started making a cat beanie, then finished making a cat beanie, then started a blanket. Ooh, wait. Is cat beanie? Wait, let me come over here for a second. Is cat beanie like a little cat ear beanie, or is it a beanie for a little cat? Please, we need to know. This is vital information. If you post a picture and you would like to share it later, then you have permission to share a link in the chat. You said it right. I'm glad. Good. Your stream is so cozy. It's cute. Thank you. That's the effort around here. Ha ha. Beanie with cat ears, but I'm working on a beanie for a cat. So it's a beanie with cat ears for a cat, and it's Kia. I see. Okay, Kia. Excellent. Thank you. So like not a beanie with little ear holes, but it's got its own like little ears. That's so cute. What the heck? SV, hello, gotta go to bed soon, but I'll be listening in as I get ready for sleep. Thank you. I'm doing my 2025 reflections, 2026 focus setting. I think it's a very U-core stream today. Yes. I'm glad you've made it back safely. It's actually Kai... Kia... Kaya. Okay. Not me spelling my whole name wrong. Oh my gosh. Kaya. Okay. Great. Thank you. Excellent. That makes sense. It does look like a Kaya. Ooh, yeah. I'll send you if you would like. There's this format that I'm using called Nest Labs. It's like a PDF. I'll send it to you. And if anyone else who wants to follow along, yeah, please do the thing. Yes, but a beanie with cat ears. It's so cute. I love it. Love to see it. I also love journaling too. Nice! I have been like very on and off with journaling all my life. I did more consistently when I was in grad school. I used like a bullet journal, mostly as a planner, to be honest with you. I'm more of a scrapbooker and junk journaler myself. If I can find here for new members of the audience, here's like a mini little flip through. I was manually clipping what's this PDF? It's Nest Labs Annual Review. The template we're using for our annual review this year. I'm gonna pin that. I love scrapping too. Nice! We are nakama here. Let me raise my camera a little bit and show you. Jan! This is my little scrapbook with things covered up for the March Korea trip that I took. Still a work in progress because I'm so slow about it, but like it's like a combination of journaling and junk journaling, I guess. I do write a lot sometimes. Sometimes I just paste a thing in and call it a day. Sometimes I write a lot. I actually really like this little corner right here with my little noodle sipping guys. That's so cute. And my little cafe set up. Look at that. So cute. I do have a oh, I was working on this at a cafe with my friend actually. Yeah. Look at my little guy. So cute. Anyways, that's my journal. But this year I just started using a planner, like a printed planner, for the first time since high school. It's been a minute since. Sorry, I was just adjusting the camera. I didn't want to make you dizzy. It's been a minute since I used a printed planner, but I think this one leaves enough blank pages that I can just use it as a freeform scrapbook notebook as well. So yeah, experimenting with just keeping something all in the same place this year. They're so pretty. I love taking pieces from places and using them in my journals. I love hoarding stuff. Love the little stickers that I get at restaurants and like business cards and receipts and like cutting out things from the brochure. I love it. Yeah. We are nakama here. We do like to chit chat about crafting and stuff in the Discord server too. If anyone is interested in joining. Nice. We'll move on. Any raiders? Oh, thank you for Peach. Picho. Thank you for joining the party. Welcome in. But to the raiders, if you need to go to sleep because it's getting late, then please don't let me keep you. No pressure to stay at all. But very, really glad that you stopped by today. Okay, what are we doing? We're talking about mood. What was I gonna write here? I said Pikmin Bloom, good influence on mood. Oh, and keeping myself occupied. Good night, have a good stream. Thank you. Okay, we will. What time is it? 10:30? That's crazy. Okay, it's okay. We're halfway there. spending lots of time with friends to keep mood up. What time is it for you? It's 10:30. We're PST, which is not super late. It's definitely a lot later for everyone else in North America, but I fear I was already a little sleepy, so today is a tiny bit of a lower energy stream. Okay, same on PST. Nice, very good. Nice. PST is like, for us, a pretty decent time zone. I think, at least. I think it's fine. People in Europe complain a lot, though. It's the worst for people in Europe. Okay. 2026. Focus. I might not be able to fit everything here. Let's see. Let's try. 2026 focus. What do I want to do? Wait, sorry. Real quick, please hold. I forgot that my Pikmin bloom, I have one giant mushroom that I still need to catch, and it is getting closer to midnight. I was hoping that I would just get a nice invite from a friend to a mushroom, but I don't think that happened. Let's see. I'm just gonna mark my day, and then... Do I have any mushroom battle? Okay, I'm heading to bed, but have a good night and stream. Thank you for coming by, Kaya. Nice to meet you today. Sure. I'm gonna give you follow before I forget. Fellow crafters, we would love to see it. Okay. Mushroom battle. I fear there is not. Oops. Well, that's okay too. Okay. Of course, nice to meet you. See you around. See you around. Bye. Alright. Sorry. I'll focus. I'll lock in. I promise. I promise. Okay. Ooh, nice carp. Let's see. Holy carp! Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Focus on emotions and spirituality. More quiet time for myself. Quiet time to myself. It would be great if I could spend a little bit more time solo hiking. I love hiking. But if I could go solo hiking more, that might be nice. Just like, hey, you're in a beautiful area, get off your phone, have a nice time just hearing the sounds of nature and looking at all this green and not looking at a screen. Do you have a really cool hiking stick? I don't at the moment, but I actually do have like a hiking stick that my aunt gave me a few years ago, and I forgot to take it with me from my parents' house, I realized. So I have like an ongoing list of items to take from my parents' house next time I visit, and that item list is growing a little bit. So hopefully I can go grab it when I'm there. Okay, more quiet time. Journaling consistently. Make journaling. Journaling a consistent practice. And if I'm too lazy to journal, like let's say my hands hurt and I'm like I can't write right now, at least like typing up something on my phone, doing a voice memo, like just kind of working out my feelings, I think is really important. Yeah, all of that. Journaling, big one. Do I want to make meditation more of a consistent practice? Maybe I'll at least give it a try. Maybe I will add to my my list. Ooh, a bike. Now you can ride it about town. Yeah. Where'd this come from? I thought we used it on the other page. What was I gonna write? Oh, meditation. Maybe we add 1 week of meditation to our bingo sheet, our bingo card. And meditation means like 3 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, whatever. Like just whatever it is, just take a quiet moment for yourself, that kind of deal. Honestly, I didn't know how to ride a bike. Really? Do you want to learn how to ride a bike? Riding a bike is like fun, but I haven't ridden a bike in like a few years. Last time I rode a bike, it was when was it? Last time I rode a bike, I was using one of those city bikes, and like, first of all, riding bike on the road, terrifying, scary. What the heck? So scary. What? No. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's something you have to learn, but it's so scary. And those city bikes are so big, I could barely climb onto them. So I ended up not using them going forward. You get used to it. I don't know, man. I used to work at a, shall we say, a healer's guild that specialized in taking care of adventurers who had wiped a dungeon, shall we say, and were not in good state. And a lot of those were motor vehicle accidents, you can say. So, and I'm like, ooh, the road, she's dangerous, she's scary. I take an electric scooter now that, ooh, it does look more comfortable, I will say. Anyways, second last time I rode a bike was in Europe, like many years ago, and I was over-medicated on anxiety medication, and it made me super clumsy, and I kept falling over and bumping into things and dropping stuff, and I kept falling off the bike. I couldn't ride it. And so, like, I know how to ride a bike, but my last few attempts at riding a bike were so unsuccessful that I've just been, like, not picking one up, basically. But I would, if I ever move into, like, a properly bikeable area, I would love to ride a bike again. I would love to. Like, more efficient transport, hello? And decorating a cute bike, hello? Like, it sounds so romantic, but just maybe not in this time of my life. Or at least bike lane. At least protected bike lane. Protected bike lane, yes. Okay. In bingo sheet. Okay. Exercise, you could put cards on the wheel to go brrr. I'm short, so the full-size city bikes are super bulky and annoying to ride. Same, Mina, same. They're so heavy. Like, I feel like I'm gonna fall over. And like, when I'm stopped, I feel like I'm gonna tip over because I can barely put my toe on the ground on those big city bikes. There's a bike trail by a body of water near me. Come visit. Right. That's true. You can do that for, like, fun biking. Have you ever skateboarded? Very minimally in, like, middle school, high school when that was trendy. I don't think I had the balance for it, though. I guess I also wasn't doing myself any favors because I lived in a really hilly area growing up. And so I used to also, like, rollerblade around when I was, like, a kid. And then after I moved into the house that I spent the rest of my adolescence in, um, those hills, let me tell you, they were real steep. And so if you were like an amateur, if you didn't know how to slow yourself down, if you didn't know how to watch out for the little cracks, you're gonna fall over, like big time, big time. Yeah, so not really after that. But I was saying, exercise is a big thing regarding emotion and like mood and stuff like that. I feel like I do need to keep that up. Make an exercise plan. I don't know what that looks like yet. I'll have to ponder that over a little bit more. I want to find a way to make myself like exercise. I want to be one of those guys, you know? Like, yeah, I'm gonna, like, even if you don't go to the gym, I'm gonna, like, go take a run or, like, whatever, clear my mind. I want to be like that. Just because it seems like it's easier than hating exercise and forcing yourself to do it. Yeah. If you have any tips, let us know. Share with the group, share with the class. I feel that. Right though. R.I.P. Okay, cool. That's emotions and spirituality. Money and finance. I think I can just fit in here. Let's try. Let's do it. Pick out one of all. Yeah, I'm no amateur rollerblader. Her humble brag. No. I said, unless you're an amateur. Wait. If you're an amateur, you can't do it. And then I didn't. That's the point. Kaya, thank you for the follow. I'm Jenny to follow. It's okay. No worries. Never any like obligation to follow. Indoor rock climbing. Oh. Yeah. I guess so. Beat Saber is pretty fun exercise if you need be. You know what? I do like the idea of like a game exercise time. I like the idea of it. Let's add that to my little notepad on the side that I've been using as like a 4-sided notepad for some reason. Exercise VR games ? I'm kind of with like indoor climbing. You know, it's probably really good for you. Dang it, it probably is really good for you. Could start with Ring Fit. That's true. Could start with Ring Fit. Beat Saber and the arcade are the only forms of exercise I get. I love that. You know what? Like, cause arcade games usually are really good cardio. You know, there's like Yo who does like all the music. What do you call the genre of DDR games? DDR, Pump It Up. Oh? Redeemed on-screen celebration. Is that a thing I have? Oh, it's the Twitch thing. It's the Twitch thing. It plays on Twitch. Did it play? Did it work? I'm so curious, actually. Rhythm games. Yeah, rhythm games that are not like fingy rhythm games or like foot rhythm games. Leggy rhythm games. It worked. Okay, good. I'm glad. Excellent. More whimsy. Ring Fit. I fear Ring Fit is sounds good, but is not cute. Maybe though, maybe I'll borrow my friend's Ring Fit because I don't think he uses it very much anymore. I don't, before I forget, I'm gonna ask him right now. Hey, do you still your Ring Fit? Can I borrow it? Mayhaps. Real answer, jump rope or group class. Yeah, I can only do group classes, but they're so expensive. They're so expensive. Oh my god, they're so expensive. Like, I get it, but also they're so expensive. Like $20 a class? Please. I can buy so much for $20. Group with friends? Group with friends? Maybe we try to do yoga videos together again. Group yoga? Yoga question mark. Mayhaps, mayhaps. Vina, do you like yoga? Do you like yoga? Dance games, I think what we call them. Nice. Kujuniku boxing. Oh my god, my friend has that one. It was fascinating. I was like, wow, you can box with Lenkun. That's crazy. I saw a thing online where guys wear suits of armor and 5 feet by each other. Oh my god. Like chivalry too. That's so good. I like yoga, just not at 7 a.m. That's very fair. Armor is heavy, good workout. Yeah. And before she makes a Facebook group for group runs, that's crazy. I don't know. Maybe running. Do I try running? Maybe look into couch to 10K. There's like a system, I guess, called couch to 10K, which turns you from a couch potato into running a 10K. And it's like a way that you can start up someone who doesn't run and make them run. Boxing is super demanding, but it's really fun. Ooh, I fear it'll be too overstimulating for me, but it does sound very effective. Honestly, I'd avoid it until you got good shoes you can destroy. I do hate buying shoes. That's crazy. But yeah, maybe we do accountability circle yoga again. Maybe I just come over and we do yoga on the floor. Maybe. We can have cat yoga at home. You guys ever see those advertisements for doggy yoga where they bring up like 20 puppies and like unleash them loose in a studio, and then you're doing yoga with like a bunch of little puppies running around? You ever see that? I've never been myself, but we can have that, but at home with kitties. Come over and do yoga on my floor, yes. And then we can do yoga together. And then if we're both together, then we can't leave. We can pump each other up. Cat yoga for free, exactly. No, but I want to join now. Yeah. Hehe. Man, maybe... I'm sorry. I feel like, okay, getting a pet is always like a maybe in my brain. Getting a pet. Because I grew up with a dog for a lot of my childhood. Since I was like 12 maybe. Grew up with a dog. Loved her very, very much. I was not the best pet parent, I will say. Especially as a kid. And even as an adult, kind of. But I did love her. I will say I don't live in a neighborhood that's like super great for walking a dog. But yeah, I always think like, ooh, when is it time, you know? I feel like though, still, while I'm living alone, it's still not the time to get a dog. Like, because I'm out of the house just all the time, it's so unfair to just leave a dog at home in like a little studio flat. Yeah. So, we'll cancel that out for now. Anyways, wait. Moving on, because we're getting distracted. Does anyone here run? Anyone here a runner? Anyone here a gym bro? Show us your secrets. What are your secrets? Money and finance. Okay. Alright, what are the things here? Did you save any money this year? Did you splurge or were you frugal? Was it worth it? Are you better off than the year before? I'm a jump roper on a weight loss journey. Wow, good luck. I used to like jump rope. I used to. I don't know, it's like a fairly mindless activity. I do have a jump rope. I own one. It was free from work. I watched the anime Run with the Wind and that low-key made me want to buy running shoes. Maybe, you know what? Nix, that's a big brain idea. Watch a running anime and make that like motivate you to start running. Watch Run with the Wind ? I'm gonna kind of like how watching Yudu Camp made everyone want to go camping. Maybe we all watch running anime and we all want to run. Maybe that's the strat. Watch Uma Musume and insert yourself. Ah, Uma. That's so funny. It's so funny that like ostensibly Uma Musume is a horse girl anime, but it's also a running sports anime. That's so good. Run while watching Physical Asia. Year of the Horse, that's true. Year of the Horse, it's a good year to start running. We can all be Uma. All of us. Physical Asia, man. I hate watching TV though. Maybe if I got a TV, I'd watch more TV, but I don't like watching TV. Where would I hang a TV? Okay, that's the only thing about that. Let's see. And now they're unofficially a part of Denver Broncos? Wait, what? Uma Musume Denver Broncos. R/Denver Broncos. Should the Broncos do more to acknowledge their Uma Musume fans? If you didn't know, the fans of Uma Musume anime have adapted the Broncos because their mascot is a horse. They make pretty good edits of our best plays on TikTok, and I've seen a few dress up in cosplay at our games. Their subreddit is nearly 3 times the size of ours, and some of them have said it's their first time watching football. Why is the team not running away with this? Instead of the social media team asking the players their favorite candy or if Cooper likes eggnog, why not do something Uma Musume inspired? That's true. You can have a little collab moment. Alright, well, good luck, Denver Broncos. Oh, that's so cute, actually. What the heck? Aw, people, like, edited the Uma Musume, like, art to be the Denver Broncos colors. That's really cute. Well. It's like yeah, exactly. It's like Hololive Dodgers. They should lean in for sure. You can get a lot of publicity this way. Get some cosplayers on the big screen. Me personally, I'm a big fan of F1 X Uma Musume. That's so good. That's so good. Because it's racing. And you have a track, like the same circular track. They can have like a little promo video of like the Umas running alongside the cars or whatever in a safe way. I don't know. Are you into F1? I know people, I'm not into F1, but the people who are into F1 are like really into F1. It's impressive. They're like really into it. A scout is gonna steal your idea, Dotori. It's free, don't worry. I'm just the ideas guy. Just make sure to put me in the credits. Link my Twitch. Okay, salary or recurring revenue. Did you save any money? I sure did. Yeah, I did pretty okay with money this year. Emergency fund is topped up. Continued to max out. Continue to max out Roth IRA and Off to get ready for bed. Good night, good night. Have a good night. I have a watch along server and watched with friends during the season. It's Uma Musume themed. That's incredible. I love that. Love that for you. Let's see. I feel like it would be nice to have like a semi-weekly event in our Discord, like every, like, I don't know, Thursday, whatever PM, we watch an anime or like an anime episode or two, a movie night. I don't know. We'll see if we can do something monthly at least. At least a movie. By the way, if anyone like ever just wants to organize their own watch party in the Discord, that's fine. If you're gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna stream this movie, like, can I poll people? When are you free? Like, totally fine. Do it. All the channels, ch ones, I mod, usually we do them weekly. Oh, weekly. Oh, I'm so down. Yeah, let's do the thing. Alright, I headed off to bed. Good night, SB. Good night. Everyone go follow SB Clover on YouTube and Twitch. Who won a group watch the Tony stream? I guess isn't every stream a group watch? Oh, I guess like if you could sit and call and watch together, that's cute. That'd be welcome. Yeah, I can always like just sit and call. See if anyone joins in. Cute. Let's see. What was I writing though? Oh, maxed out Wrath IRA and 401k match. Pretty good. Credit cards remain paid off. Don't have any debt. Pay my things on time. Again, I make big girl money enough to afford my lifestyle. Let's see. Rent or mortgage? I don't have a mortgage. We'll see. I like don't know how I feel about rent versus buy because I don't know. The pain of maintaining a home is like more hassle than I'm willing to do. You know what I mean? Like I am happily just paying someone to deal with it for me. I feel like little like home maintenance and home like repairs and stuff, plus what do you call it? Plus property tax, plus HOA if you're living in a condo or like a townhouse. It's all so much, you know? Like that it basically will end up being the cost of a mortgage anyways. At the very least, like oh gosh, at the very least during the duration of the mortgage, and then once you have the mortgage paid off, even after that, then congratulations, you now live in a house that's at least 20 to 30 years old and it's gonna have a lot of repair and management to do. And that cost is gonna be really high. So it's like, actually though, is it worth to buy? Like, I don't know. A decay, man. I just want to have a little cottage to settle down in. Too overwhelming. Exactly, too overwhelming. It's still kind of a far off thing, but it is still nice to save money. So I continue to do so. I did increased my what do you call it? Increase my thingy. What? Oh, savings, direct deposit to my brokerage account from 18% to 30%, considering 40%. Got a raise. Got a routine raise. And I did not have lifestyle creep, I think. But my real dream van life. Man, I have too much stuff to do van life, but it does sound very interesting. At the very least, camper. Having a camper to take with me to like a lakeside and like just spending some time in nature. That sounds really lovely. I would love to have a camper, like a little drivey camper. Would it be more flexible to have a camper that you attach to a car, actually? That might be a better idea. Maybe harder to drive, perhaps? That's true. That's one limitation about having a camper, is if you're a bad driver, then I don't know if you can do it. I don't know if that's a good idea. Hehehehe. Still no debt. Okay, what didn't work out well financially? Not much. Like, I think my financial... Oh, you know what I didn't do? Ha 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 ha. I said I would do and then I didn't. I did not keep track of my streaming finances. So now I have to go dig through my receipts and do the whole thing when I'm doing my taxes next year. Yay! Did not track streaming finances in a spreadsheet. To be fair, I did have fewer expenses this year than I did last year. I just had like fewer commissions, fewer fees, all that stuff. I think I still do have to pay taxes. No, not tax evasion. I do pay my tax, which is like, oh my god, so much. Can I just like, let's take a pause and talk about finances for Twitch for a second. The minimum, if you earn at least $600 on Twitch per year, you have to pay taxes on it. So it's like a self-employment tax. I forget what the form is called, but it's that. And the taxes are basically half of the revenue, like at least half, right? So like I earned, maybe I got $600 of like, you know, little expense money from Twitch, and like first of all, half of that money had already gone to Twitch because of the cut that they take, which is fair. It's fair, they're providing a service. And then half of that money that comes to me gets taxed. And so let's say you earn like $550, you actually come off with more money than if you made $600. You know what I mean? It's really brutal out here for someone who doesn't make a lot of money on Twitch, and then like just half of it gets cut off. Yeah, that's why Twitch is not a good revenue income source. Oof, I know. Oof, exactly. That's why sometimes I'm like, honestly, don't even bother with the gift subs. Save your money, because like one, I don't need the money, and two, like half of it is just gonna get swept away anyways. And if I actually had a lower income year, that would just save me from paying taxes on it. So like, that's why I don't do subathons. Like, there's no point. There's literally no point. Yeah, maybe donathon might be a little bit different. I don't know how those work actually. Get to $5.99 exactly. Get to $5.99. I want to like check now. What were my earnings for last year? I fear that it was likely more than 600, which is like, obviously it's great, right? Obviously it's great to have a little bit of side income because streaming is expensive. Guys gotta send her gold through the mail to get her PO box instead. LMAO. Yes, I do. By the way, just another side note on a side note, I do have a PO box, but it's never checked. Ever. It's never ever checked. So if you get mail from me and my little PO box is on the left corner, don't send anything back. Time to set an unsub goal. No. Like, the subs are obviously nice for the ad-free viewing, and I still appreciate it for that purpose, especially for the gift subs. It's like nice to allow someone else to appreciate, but alas, that is what it is. I don't know how to check Okay, well, I'm gonna stop being distracted and review this later. But anyways, side tangent over. Break. So that's my main thing, my main oopsie. Oh, you know what? All the food I sent spoiled and rotten. What would actually happen is it would get sent back to the return address. Like if something sits in a PO box for too long, it would get sent back. That's what happens to my friend who I share a PO box with. Their friend sent a gift to the PO box from Canada, and then it sat there for 3 months, and then it got shipped back to Canada. That's crazy. Okay. One other thing that I did a boo-boo on. I forgot to set auto investing for brokerage, so for a few months the money just sat in the settlement account, not getting invested. Oops. I think what I actually need to do is I just need to put a because currently I do it by percentage. I like send over money to the account by a percentage of my paycheck, of my take-home pay, but I think I just need to set it to a dollar amount, and then I can automatically set up the transfers to the various funds that I want them to go into via just like a straight dollar amount, because otherwise it's hard to set up if you don't know exactly how much money is going to go in. That is another to-do list for me. Change brokerage direct deposit to absolute number, then set up direct or auto investment. Can I also say that these brokerage websites are rubbish? The UI is rubbish. It's so hard to find anything you need. It takes me like 30 minutes to do every little task. It's hard out here. Hi, Yasin. Thank you for the leg. Thank you. Okay, what am I doing? That's basically all I have to say about money and finances. My finances are like pretty stable, so not much to say about it. Let's set our focus for 2026. Focus for 2026 is increase savings if possible. I'm loving the little fake crash outs tonight. Fake crash outs? My crash outs are very not that real actually. Okay, increase savings if possible, and I would like to have some sort of way to budget for travel, I think. So I'm thinking about it. It's not that serious because like I don't know. I don't really budget, you guys. I'm really bad at budgeting because I don't think about when I spend money. I don't spend that much money though. I am like overall fairly mindful about my money, or at the very least, the income that I have supports my current desires. I don't know. Like my checking account is only going up. Like it goes up and down, but it goes up overall. So that must be a good sign that I can save more money. But I would like to see, a little bit more, I don't know, being more responsible about it, particularly with like eating out. My hobby purchases is a big thing, like shopping, that kind of deal, and travel expenses. you're a girl getting that bread. I'm a girly getting that bread. But I just need to divide up the bread in a nice way, you know? So I would like to budget just a little bit nicer. At the very least, I've been using a budgeting app again. I used to use, what was it called? Mint. I used to use Mint before. Intuit killed it. Freaking Intuit killed Mint. Of course, Intuitification. But now I use Rocket Money. I'm okay on it. It's like an alright app. I'm considering changing over to Monarch. But I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to see. We'll have to check it out. Maybe I'll try it out and then, I don't know, whatever. So, budgeting. Wait. I'm thinking possibly set aside a separate checking account for travel expenses and then like funneling money into that account for those purposes. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then also when I'm traveling, I would like to just take better record of the expense of that trip. So every like little thing, right? Little snacks that I'm buying, including big travel expenses, I would like to observe better my spending habits. Yeah. At the very least, recording more. Travel, budget, and separate account question mark, and also just logging expenses better for more data, for more effective reflection. Isn't that what the savings account is for though? Or is it just easier to have another checking? I mean, I have one high yield savings account for my emergency fund, and then the money just sits there. I mean, it'd be fine to use a savings account for it. Should I just open another one? I don't know. We'll see. I do, excuse me, I do have one checking account that's just sitting there. I honestly kind of want to cancel it. It's my old Chase checking account. I've been looking into a Wise card / account myself. It seems useful. Wise card? Is that wise like a noun or wise a adjective? Company. Okay. Multi-currency card. With the Wise multi-currency digital card, you can pay online and in-store at over 40 currencies in 160 countries. I mean, if you're just using, like, looking for a card that has no ATM fees, what the frick? No. Wait. This one has only ATM fees reimbursed for the first $100. Just use Schwab. If I may offer some advice, just use Schwab. Schwab is like, it's like a very old white man, like old money kind of stinky company, but it's like, it's established, it's reliable. They have no foreign transaction fees. You earn like a 1% interest on your checking account, and they completely reimburse all ATM fees, no matter how much you're taking out or how often you're using it. At least from what I'm looking at here, it looks like that'd be better. This is more so like taking commission payments from abroad with better exchange rates? Interesting. Better exchange rates? Huh. I'll have to ask my people about this. For travel, yeah, for travel. Okay. I think this is it. Oh, I was gonna, you know what I was gonna do? I was gonna make a spreadsheet. So these are, some of these are like directions and some of these are just tasks. Make spreadsheet regarding credit card coupons. This actually does sound like a fun task because I love spreadsheets. So I think I will do that. Great. And then we very satisfyingly finish that on the last page, or the last line of the page. Great. Let me peel off this washi tape. Let's take another 3-minute break. And then, ooh, it's getting late. But we can start on the next section, which is, let's see. This is the like final step. Proudest accomplishments, biggest challenges, potential experiments for 2026. It was meant to be. Yeah, that's right. Oh, this page is very crinkly, but that's okay. Does that make my spreadsheets look pretty? I make them look okay. They're not super pretty, but they're not super ugly either. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, let's take a break. I remember my ad calendar now. Okay, go. Let's go. Good night. I did not mute my mic? Apparently I didn't mute my mic. That's awkward. Hello. Yeah, take good night if you were still here. Oh my lord, I just got hit with the most egregious Calvin Klein boxers advert. I'm so sorry you had to witness that injustice on my own channel. That's crazy. Good night, thank you for stream. Of course! Matthew, have a good night. Alright, we're here on a fresh page. Last thing to do for the day. We would like to... Okay, I feel like this is actually kind of a difficult one for me. Proudest accomplishments, biggest challenges, potential experiments. We heard you talking trash, Dotori. I feel like I was mumbling to myself, like, oh yeah, I was gonna do this and that. As I walked over to my kitchen to grab more water, and then I totally forgot that I had my air plants sitting in the sink soaking, and I was like, I need to return you back to your home. So I drained that out, and then I put them back. They're nice and moist and happy over there. I will say some of my air plants, they're looking pretty good. I'm excited. They're like growing new leaves. They're looking green and healthy. Some of them are still looking kind of crispy because I think I just messed them up too much, but some of them looking pretty good. Yeah, excited. Anywho, accomplishments. This is hard. Okay, let's first set the mood with some stickers and labels and stuff. And you're gonna show us one day when they get established, right? I mean, when they get established? We don't really need to get established. Look, this is the one I'm really proud of. I'm gonna move my notebook so it doesn't get wet. But look at her. Look at all these leaves that she's growing. She used to be just like this part. There's a leaf that's breaking, unfortunately. B, oh my gosh, hi! Long time no see. I'm Dotori. Hello Raiders. I'm Dotori, your local merchant NPC here to replenish you on your travels. Welcome to Delta Mart. We're journaling today, but I'm just showing everyone my little air plant that I'm very proud of. How's stream? What were you up to? Can we get a quick shout out for B? I'm not sure if there's a mod in chat. I'll do it myself. Hi Raiders. Yeah, hi Raiders. B raid. Do I remember how to do a shout out? I think so. Yeah, this is B. I think I met B. Kind of met B through a friend. Kawarui. I rate them a lot. But they're like a very like high energy. Mostly plays games VTuber. If you like that, check them out. Yes, the vibes are a lot more like tones down and very like low key over here. But we are doing some scrapbooking. If you like hand cam and crafty things, then this is your place. Good to have you all. Yeah, thanks for streaming today. Or thanks for streaming and rating today. You're playing Pokemon! Pokemon AZ, that's the new one, right? Hope your stream is going well. Thank you. It's coming along, it's coming along. I thought it'd be nice to wind down after a long day. Yeah! Excellent. Thanks for bringing people over. Hope you're winning. Okay. Nice fish. Yeah, we are working on our 2025 yearly roundup plus setting intentions for next year or this coming year. If you're like sneepy and it's time for bedtime, then don't let me keep you. Never any pressure to stay, to be and to all the readers. But if you'd like to come relax with us before bed, then you're very welcome here. Welcome to Delta Mart. Okay, we are just about to write in. There's 3 things we need to do. 3 proudest accomplishments, 3 biggest challenges, and then 6 like potential experiments for 2026. I don't quite know what that means, but let's first set the mood because I feel like it. Where is Must've? Let's just try to find stuff in here to use. Let's see. Maybe some of these frames might be nice. Ooh, I have these guys from These are actually leftover from, where are they? From my little monthly tracker thing. So it looks like a little, I don't know, it's cute. I kind of like that. If I just pasted that in like right there, that's kind of cute. Wait, I'm gonna use this. Ooh, that's cute. I like it. And I finally get to get some use out of it too. Great. And then that one says monthly challenge, so I'm just gonna cover it up with another label. Maybe I just use a one of these guys, or just cut up this. I want something a little darker though. Maybe just use these. I don't have any little things in here. Mayhap we just use a sticky note. Let us haul over my pile of sticky notes and whatnot. Oh my gosh, May! May, welcome in! Long time no chit chat because I've been off social media and everyone's been busy for the holidays. But welcome in, adventurers. I'm Dotomart. Wait, I'm Dotori, your local merchant NPC here to replenish you on your travels. Welcome to Dotomart. Hi, Dotori. Hi, May. Everyone knows May. May is the one who created our very lovely Discord server. Everyone thank May. Can we get a I need to do the shout out, huh? Hold on, one sec. I need to do the shout out. You are building, you are crafting in Minecraft? You are also crafting, but mine. Yes. What are you building right now? Are you like working on a particular project? What are you working on? Is it in the Discord? I need to eat though. Thank you for keeping me company tonight, Dotori. Have a good night. Thanks for coming by and chit-chatting and being such a active chatter today. Thank you. Ooh, finished fish. Oh, it's like a little candy. That's cute. I'm part of an RP server. I've never roleplayed an RP in Minecraft, so it's been fun learning. Wow, how interesting. Wait, I would love to hear about it a little bit. But if you need to go too, like, don't let me keep you. But also very, very nice to have you here today. I love those candies, yeah? I don't think... Have I had a finished candy? I feel like I have. It's just a gummy, right? It's just a little fish cake gummy. Probably have. I really like the gummies with a little sugar on the sides. It's worse for your teeth, probably, but I love them. Like, Oh, peach rings. Peach rings. I like peach rings. Wait, we're getting distracted again. But wait. Anyways, May, if you would like to share a little bit more about Minecraft, or if there's like a clip with you talking about it, I'd love to see. Isn't fun? My character is an aspiring baker, so I'm replenishing people with carbs. That's so cute. I love it. That's so cute. I named her Mayflower. Gentle banging on the table to keep the vibes cozy, but that's so cute! Wow! Wow, that's so cute. I love that for you. Really, really like it. I'm happy you've been enjoying yourself with that. Yes, I would love to come check it out sometime. For now. Oh, can I send a picture of my... I can send a picture of my character in your server? That's okay. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Maybe this is what people have that like live chat for. Maybe I should have one. Yeah, maybe I'll add one back. Should I use this? Nah. Where are all my little guys? This is one, this is one. Which color should we use today? Ooh. Wow, my desk is crazy. Okay. Blue? Would blue like contrast nicely? Where would be the best piece to add? Probably in the entertainment lounge. Cabin entertainment lounge. Because it's about games. Whee! Wow, that's so cute. Okay, great. Got you. Yeah! Behold! I think this is a sticker? Yes, it is. Great. It's a sticker! Surprise sticker! Oh, shoot. Hoi. Nerve-wracking. Where do I position it? Eight. Okay. Nice. Very nice. And the other one, scent. Nice. Wait, I'm gonna go take a look. The sticker is so cute. Yeah! That's so cute! It's very cottagecore, taverncore. And he's got the little bear on the entrance. That's so stinking cute. I love that for you. I'm really happy you're having a good time there. Indeed, maybe if I ever finally go and play Minecraft, which I have been meaning to. I feel like not this year because this year I need to lock into 14. But maybe next year we lock into Minecraft. It's something I do want to try. Ah. Yeah, the sticker is from, like, it's actually just like the waste of another product that I used, but I saved it, because why not? I call my bakery Sleepy Oven. How precious. How precious. This is very crooked, but that's okay. If you ever want to try, I think there's a mod pack you would enjoy with comfort, mindset, focus. I think I would like that. I'll definitely look into the mods when the time comes. Where is my corner cutter? Where be she? My corner cutter. I have a Minecraft itch, but the server I was on is no longer active. No. Well, if I don't know if anyone has any like private servers or public servers that they like, but maybe someone can recommend a server to Nyx. Because it does feel more fun to build with other people. Because like when you log in, you can go and see what everyone else has been up to. It does sound like a better time like that. Okay, I'm gonna pile these so it's easier to cut all of them at once. There we go. Yes, well, I must start getting ready to rest. Thank you for comfy vibes as always, Otodi. Of course, thanks for coming by. Thank you for the raid. Please have a nice time getting ready for bed and a nice rest tonight. I also really should be getting ready to go to sleep, but I think we're almost done, so I'm gonna keep at it. Oof, it's loud. Sorry, this is really loud. Let me put this under the table. There we go. Nice. Yay, everything is cuter with rounded corners. Everything. Okay, anyways, here we go. I'm gonna put just a little bit of tape on the edge so that it sticks better. On the non-sticky side, push down. Yay! Just a little guy. Just a little one. Cute. And then I think I'm gonna go back in this and go decorate it with a bunch of stickers. Do we have time to do that? Probably not, but we shall see. It'll depends how long it takes me to think of an accomplishment, because I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Okay, two things. One, I have low self-esteem and I don't think anything I do is very impressive. Two, I like live a really cushy life and I don't really challenge myself very much. I feel like getting onto Irium was a big accomplishment. I think onboarding Irium was a big accomplishment. Okay, wait. This is not for everyone's ears, but let me just tell you that it's not hard to get onto Irium. Like, if you're a streamer and you're in good standing, they're gonna let you in. So if you want to stream on Irium, like, just go do it. And then they'll just roll you in, like, as the waitlist goes up. That's it. It's not hard to get on. Especially if you come on with your own model and, like, you're not costing them anything. It's only, like, it's literally only more, like, potential traffic and more content for them. So, like, if you want to do it, like, just do it. Literally. It's not that serious, unfortunately. Well, maybe fortunately. Maybe it is fortunately. Okay, here we go. I like this. I like this color of green because it looks like sweets to me. It looks like food. It's like matcha cream. I really like it. Anyways, here's our 3 sections. This is proudest accomplishments. Proudest accomplishments. I don't know her. What am I proud of? Okay. Proudest. Do I have accomplishments like that? I don't know. I feel like I need to brainstorm this a little bit. Accomplishments. Earl Grey color. Is it Earl Grey color to you? Here it's a little bit green. I think it's because I made the color balance a little bit too cool. Even? Yeah. I can be proud for Dota. Thank you. What did I do that I'm like proud of though? What did I like? Did I accomplish anything? That's a great question. You know what? I'm gonna refer to my where'd it go? My bingo sheet. Where is she? Is she in here? Where's my bingo sheet? I don't know where she is because I lose things all the time. Yeah, I don't know where she is. Did I take a picture of it? I think I did. I know at the very least, hold on 1 second. I think I need to just add myself onto a random mushroom so I don't waste it for the day. Okay, here we go. Great. Okay, Discord. Look in my friend DM because I'm pretty sure I sent him a picture. Wait. Bingo. Dude, I like brought up the subject of a yearly bingo card. I forget where I got this like idea from. It's definitely from someone. I heard it on like a podcast or I saw it on a YouTube video or something, but it's not a bingo card like usually people do of like predictions for what'll happen in the year, but a bingo card of accomplishments you want to make or little things you want to be filled up in your life with. So my things were like go on a picnic, go to at least 2 camping trips. It's like stuff to do, but it's not actually things that I like accomplish like that, you know? Yeah. Huh. Oh, I guess, okay, you know what? You know what? I will say that getting off of social media is a big thing. Like, just quitting social media, basically. and like not scrolling that anymore was really big for me at the end of the year. So I can be pretty proud for that. I think it will make a pretty significant change in my mental health and my mood and my time management. I will say you inspired me to make a scrapbook for one of my Oshis this year if you want to consider that. So thanks. Ah, that's sweet. That is really sweet. That's true. I do like collect up like screenshots of when people tell me things like that, because that is one of the things that makes me really happy. So thank you for sharing. Why is it so tilted? Okay, here we go. Hey. All right, number 1. Stepped away from SNS. Let's see. Met cool people at cons, made doily Christmas travel 4 times this year, including camping and train, maintained good friendships, managed stress around layoffs well, organized friend hangouts, inspired new people through stream, flourished new dotomars. I did consider having the Discord there as one of the accomplishments. I don't know if I would say like it's the top proudest, but it is an accomplishment this year that I am happy about. I'm very happy that it finally happened, you know? Yeah. We can put that in the running. Stepped away from SNS was really good. 2, I mean, I am happy that I finally restarted yoga. The thing about the Discord, I mean, okay, Discord, Irium, they're like things that did require a lot of time and pre-thought and doing things that I don't like to do, like being on the computer. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, but yeah, inspiring people to like pick up their journal again is like does make me really happy. So I'm gonna put that here. Heart. Hehe. Makes me happy. Okay. Christmas doily. Am I proud of it? I mean, I am, but it's like, it's not hard. It's hard, but it's not difficult. It's like an easy thing. It just requires perseverance, I guess. I guess the main thing that I focused on this year was just kind of maintaining my friendships. I don't know if I was the best friend that I could be, but I at least tried to really make time to see and keep up with friends, at least. So like, did a good job keeping up with friends. Perseverance is a difficult thing. It sure be a difficult thing for things that are a pain, but I like crocheting, so it's like it's not hard because I like it, you know? If it's like 20 hours of a thing that I think is really fun, then I don't think it's... Yeah, that's pretty good. In this day and age, having a year where you aren't putting out fires 24/7 is a big accomplishment. I guess just like building myself a cushy life, I guess is in and of itself an accomplishment, I guess. See, here's like, that's my thing, right? Like, what's the biggest? That's kind of hard. I can just list a big pile of accomplishments, but I don't know how to narrow it down to 3. Yeah, because some people just keep building, it's never enough. Yeah, and like, oh, you mean like just in terms of being satisfied with your life? I guess so, yeah. I would say like I still clearly have a long way to go, but like at this point in life, like if my life looked like this for the rest of my life, be fine. It's fine. I'd be perfectly happy. I'm doing fine. You know what I mean? Let's see. Dude, that's great. I once had a professor tell me that I'm not cut out for my profession because I have no ambition. I'm like, girl, it doesn't actually take that much ambition or leadership to be in our role. I fear that you are overestimating the role of our profession in the department. Like, it's actually fine. It's like funny to look back on. It like stressed me out in the moment, but now I'm like, what are you on about? Okay, but I can actually put the Discord in here. Let's see. Finally stepped up to make the Discord and joined Irium. Stay better connected. And then I can just put in like a little note. Wait. Gonna put in another little note. Do I have it on this other page? I do. Wait, where did you come from? What the heck? Please hold. Where did this guy come from? I'm just gonna use this. Add in a little note. Plus, here maybe? Yeah. Plus, maintaining my friendships and being proactive with planning! Exclamation point. Great. Cool, cool, cool. So cute, this one. It's so cute. I like this. From Iconic. It was apparently $5? Did I buy this in America? I don't even remember that. If I bought it in Korea, it would be like $250. Okay, biggest challenges. Getting down to the wire. Biggest challenges. Time management. I think it's pretty high up there. 1. Being lost on how to approach time management. Poor time management and organization that hindered me from reaching goals. So procrastination has a lot to do with that. 2, what are little challenges and stuff? Again, I don't know. I feel like that's the main thing. It's all to do with like my executive dysfunction. Like my poor executive function making it difficult to like do stuff. Just do stuff, you know? How is my mental health? Let's look through this and see if anything stands out as like big challenges. Hmm. Mostly those, honestly. Like, kind of as an offshoot of this, getting overwhelmed and not starting on tasks and like giving myself anxiety about it. Feeling overwhelmed and giving myself anxiety over tasks, question mark. Oh, I guess like an actual thing that I'm working on is emotional regulation. It's like another little narrow spicy thing, but like when a little thing kind of tips me off, it just completely throws off the day, and I have like really poor resilience to things that like affect my mood. So I would like to work on that this year. Okay, cool. So pretty vague, some of these things, but it is there. You got it done. That's great. Paige is looking cute. You can move on. Let's see how fast we can do this. We can move on to the last piece of this annual review, potential experiments for 2026. Indeed. I was wondering what you meant by that at first, because you seem like such a calm, collected person from the little time I've been here. I'm usually so, and I think I have that reputation among my friends as well of being pretty like chilled out. But let's say like someone makes me really frustrated, or like there's like some little hiccup about like a schedule, someone's not getting back to me on time, like little stressful things like that, like I cry very easily. Like everything just kind of like sets me off like that. I don't mauled, I don't like rage like that. I just get really frustrated and I cry about it, and that gets in the way, right? Because it messes with your ability to make decisions. It's also just embarrassing to cry in public or cry at work or whatever. So yeah, I just want to be able to better handle life's little stressors like that, you know? Okay. SAR. What are we gonna do about everything? I'm curious, what does it actually mean by experiments for 2026? Cause like what does that mean? I don't actually understand what that entails. Because there's lots of things that I want to do, like taking ideas from here, right? But like experiments? What do y'all think? What does this mean? I'm gonna look it up, see if anyone has any examples. Nest Labs Annual Review Experiments. Sounds like, what do you want to try for the new year? It does, but like, is that not what we just did for all of this? For all of these like 2026 focuses? Is that not what we just did? I don't know. I'm gonna put little quotes, experiments. Okay, Nest Labs herself, I think, has... Read my annual review. I would love to read your annual review, ma'am. Okay. Okay, so one of hers was a meditation experiment where she committed to meditate for 15 minutes every day for 15 days and to learn in public by documenting the process in a shared Google Doc. Okay, so just like more specifically how to incorporate stuff. Okay, I mean, I guess I already did a bunch of that kind of experimentation here. Okay, but let's see if we can pinpoint 6 that we definitely want to like start with. Let's try that. This one sounds like how you want to achieve your goals, while focuses sounds like the goal itself. Ah, I see. I'm always just thinking about how, so maybe I just didn't get that. Well, you know what? Some of it was, and some of it was not. Okay. Phew. Where do we want to focus on? I mean, urgently, I do need to do CEUs. That's actually like an urgent matter. That's very, very important. Do I want to have like a... I don't know. I mean, I need some sort of thing to keep me on track for sure. I need to make like a timeline. But that's not like an experiment. That's just a task that I need to do. You know what? Yeah. Well, put that in my running task list. Make CEU timeline and plan. Great. Put that in my list. I think I actually already wrote down a few experiments here. So let's find them. There's a book reading thing, I guess. Is that an experiment? Not really. Oh, okay. Korean study. That's an experiment. Okay. Start. How do I want to do that? That's a great question. Maybe that's what it is. Okay. We want to improve our Korean, particularly expanding vocabulary and reading and writing faster. Let's see. How to incorporate that into daily practice, or at least semi-daily practice. Like incorporate. Okay. Incorporate Korean study into daily journal. Okay. Record new vocab and like simply just use it more often. Hopefully that's specific enough. Okay. What else? What else? Oh, 1 week meditation. Should I do that kind of now? Use it or lose it is so real. It's so real. Very much so. What do you think is like a good length of time to meditate? What does that look like? I feel like actually a lot of these experiments are going to be regarding breaking up with my phone, because I feel like there's lots of strategies that I need to implement. Lots and lots. Okay, but good length of time for a meditation practice. Let's see. I think anytime is fine as long as you keep it up. I think like how long to be able to say like, hey, I tried it. It's something that I want to incorporate daily versus it's not really for me on a daily basis, but I like it for relaxation. Yeah. 8 weeks sounds like a long time. Him. Weeks. It be about consistency for sure. I mean, I guess just for shiggles, let's do 2 weeks for now. Or maybe we'll follow along with Nest Labs and just say 15 days. 15 days of meditation. Ideally 15 minutes. But okay, shorter, longer. Yeah, 2 weeks is not a bad time. Okay, oops, sorry. So, let's try that. 3, okay. What do we need to do? Ha ha ha. So I feel like sleep is a big thing. Being off my phone is a big thing. And also like being off my phone but staying connected is another big thing. I have felt like a disconnect from like online friends who I don't have a regular space together with. Like obviously I will try to participate in their community servers a little bit, but especially with streamers who are a little bit more popular, like they're not even on their Discord a lot of the time, so it's not like you're keeping up with them. You're participating in their community, which is also fun and I also really enjoy, but that's different from like keeping up with your friend, you know what I mean? I feel like that's something I have to mull over a little bit more about. Maybe I just be a little bit more intentional about DMing, but I also don't like DMing that much. I don't know. We'll see. Should I have... Okay, wait. What are little other skills that we said we needed to practice? Reading. Do the 4 book thing. I feel like I need to just carve out a really intentional time to read. How does that work? I don't like reading before bed because especially if it's a good book, which like I'm only gonna read a good book, otherwise I'm gonna DNF it. I really want to get up and take notes and it's very energizing for me, so I don't like reading before bed anymore. Great question. Oh, I said I was gonna do that thing with keeping a friend tracker ? Keep a friend tracker. I'm imagining, like, I think this would be very inefficient and not actually practical to do it this way, but I imagine it like a library, like, book tracker. Like how, when was the most recent time you, like, checked out, you saw this friend? I think that'd be like a cute format, but not very ideal because some friends I see like 50 times a year, and sometimes I only see them like twice a year, you know? So I don't think it's very practical, but it sounds very cute. I'll tell you about to level up her social links. I mean, definitely, for sure. There's definitely friends that I do wanna be a little bit more intentional about keeping up with. Yeah, I guess more reflection on that is needed. But anyways, moving on for now. Okay, number 4. Hum 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 hum. Oh man, it's gotta do something about my phone. You have any ideas? How do you not use your phone anymore? Moshi-kun invited me to a mushroom? Question mark? Ah, dang it! I did not finish my walk challenge for this week. I think because it's been raining and everyone is like not going outside, but we didn't finish our 100k walk challenge, group walk challenge on Pikmin Bloom. Darn it. Anyway, sorry, I'll stop being distracted. See what I did? I was like, how do I not use my phone? And I picked up my phone for ideas and I started using it. That's crazy. Because I saw a notification. I have already made a bunch of changes. So like I changed up a lot of my notification structures. I completely turned off notifications for Discord. That's one thing. I pared down a lot on the types of emails that I receive. It is still like kind of useful to receive the Pikmin notifications, especially since it reminds me to use the app and like take a walk and stuff. So for now, it's not been super detrimental, and it's like you can't spend that much time on Pikmin anyways. So that's fine. What are the things that I actually do spend a lot of time on? You know what? You know, it'd be great. Screen time. That's literally a setting that lets us reflect on this very thing. Okay, let's go look at our screen time data. What the hecky? Screen time. Where is that? Oh lord. I don't know where that is. I'm such a boomer. Okay. Standby. Da 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 da. I've never had an attachment to my phone, TPH. I don't know how people spend so much time on them. I like kind of don't either, but I also kind of do. I consume a lot of media on my phone, I will say. That's kind of the big thing. Consume a lot of media on my phone. And like I have a dopamine addiction, I guess. So like yeah, even like, so I'll do this thing, even though my Discord notifications are turned off, right? I'll open Discord and then I'll just kind of flip through a bunch of channels, even if I don't have any notifications or like badges for that channel. I'll just check. But like, what? Why? You know what I mean? That's the thing. I started limiting how much my battery can charge, and that kind of helped. Makes me use my phone more strategically. Maybe that be how it go. Because I do have a phone charger at work, but I keep it plugged in. But maybe the strat is I don't keep it plugged in. Maybe the strat is I keep it plugged, like in a drawer for emergencies, but I actually don't plug it in. That's an interesting one. I'll consider that one here, because these are potential experiments, right? Limit phone charging. Keep charger at work. Tucked away. And don't bring battery. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. Next is gosh, I just had a thought and I lost it. Next one is keeping my phone on airplane mode. That's what it is. Airplane mode. Same, I flipped through Discord today. It's usually busy on Sundays and the Discord had no discussion, only emoji stickers. That's so funny. That's true, it'd be that sometimes. But like literally even though there's no white dot, I'll still go and check. Like, why are you doing that? Put that away. It's like just something I want to do with my hands, right? I just want to keep my hands busy. So that's why like, you know, always packing something to do when I don't want to work. Like, it sounds like a good idea. I don't know though. We'll see. We'll see. Even just having my planner with me has been great because if I just want to take a break from work, take a break from staring at a screen, I'll just write in my planner a little bit, catch up, and that has been helpful. But keep phone in airplane mode during work, question mark? Because do not disturb is not gonna cut it. I'm still gonna go and like impulse check stuff, and so I need things. You could try the monochrome trick. Oh boy, have I already. I have it as a little screen grab, like tap your little side button 3 times to change it. I do that sometimes and I don't have any discipline, I end up changing it back. But it does like help a little bit. Helps a little bit. Especially at night when you just want to check something, but you don't want to conify your eyes or whatever. Like when you just don't want to stare at a screen so much. And I would love to be one of those girlies who's like, I'm all screens off by 9 p.m. How do you do that? How do you do it? Because even my music is digital, right? Wait. This is an interesting point. Do I have a lot of non-digital media, especially music? I don't. iPod time, at least look into it. It like maybe. Do I have an iPod? I don't think so. That's interesting. I would need a speaker, but I guess maybe I could just plug it into my desk speakers. Mayhaps. This is an interesting idea. Get analog or non-screen music / media question mark, or at least like nothing that connects to the internet, basically, right? Yeah, I feel like my usual downtime stuff at night does consist of like, oh, catch up on a show or like whatever. And you doing this whole exercise with pen and paper is already more analog than most people, I'd imagine. That's true. My notebook is my main way to like remain analog, which is a really nice. It is really good. I do enjoy my time in my notebook. And I think I told you yesterday that instead of like scrolling in the morning or wasting time on other stuff, when I wanted to not start my day yet, but I still wanted to boot up, I did go and write in my notebook. That's been really nice for me. So yeah, maybe look into this. Mayhaps. Otherwise, like, find a phone jail. You know, phone jail? You just like, either you literally lock and key lock up your phone, or you just like leave it in a basket that's out of reach, right? Out of reach, over there. Don't touch it. That's a thing too. Anything else in my categories? I like definitely forgot my train of thought on one thing. I was gonna add something else here and I totally forgot. Oh, media tracking. I think that might go in hobbies and creativity. I would love to media track, like keep a log of like media that I consume, my little ratings about it, how I felt, how it made me feel, and like reflections on how that informs my media consumption going forward. That would be very, very good. Media tracking. Okay, so for now in here, I would like to do media tracking for, I don't know. I feel like I want to incorporate into this notebook somehow, but I'm not quite sure how. Does anyone here do media tracking? I try to leave my phone on the other side of the room before bed, out of reach. Just out of reach? So I don't hit snooze forever on the morning alarms. Yeah, definitely. I will mostly do that. Some days I try to kid myself. I try to punk myself, and I'm like, I could totally have my phone in bed. It's fine. Tomorrow morning will be fine. And then I'll snooze it like 90% of the time. Don't do that. So if I have my phone in bed, which sometimes I will, for whatever reason, I will set a second alarm on my iPad that's on the other side of the room, so that I still have something that I need to get up and turn off. And that's been working very, very well for me this past few weeks. I haven't, but I might try it. Yeah! What is media tracking? Like, it's just simply that. It's tracking the media that you consume, maybe journaling about it, maybe simply, like, simple as writing it down, but some people, like it's like a whole page journaling their thoughts about it and stuff. Yeah, exactly. So some people, like Fish, just use little systems to keep track of what you have been up to, so that at the end of the year you can be like, oh, I read this many books and saw these movies and blah 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 blah. I forgot your thing about BG board games for the board game stuff. That's so cute. I actually really like that, because often when you're doing board games, you're at like a board game cafe or a friend's house, and you don't own those things yourself. So that is really cute. I'm gonna keep track of that. Oh yeah, I guess anime and manga lists would count. Yeah, I'm pretty bad about it. And I would like to have a space to write little thoughts on it. I'll upload my board game wraps later. That's so cute, a little board game wrapped. I love it. Yeah, I would love to see that. Okay, on like IMDb, on things like that, on like Annie lists and stuff, is there a little place where you can write a little memo for yourself later? Is that a function that those things have? Media tracking. Indeed. I don't know whether I want to do... Anilist, there's a wall where you can make a Facebook status updates. That's so fun. Like, there's a feed. That's crazy. I see. So you can put a list in there, I guess? Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that, or do I just want to do it kind of manually? I fear that if I have too many apps and it's like on my phone, then I'm just not gonna want to do it. So at the very least, I would like to add some lists in my journal right here, and write down like every like anime, manga, and webtoon, books, movies, like at least just keep a simple list of things that I saw. I don't think I'm gonna date it. I might date it, but that sounds like kind of a lot of work too. I might just kind of keep a running list. Figure out like log in notebook. One of my friends has like a whole notebook dedicated to media journaling. Like a whole notebook or two dedicated to media journaling. I did ask them about that pretty recently. I'll have to go back and look at our chat and kind of see their recommendations for stuff. And they recommended me like a bunch of YouTube videos and whatnot. I was a little lazy about watching it, but yeah, I would like to see. Yeah, they list out like day they started it, day they finished it. Like they log the episodes that they watched in like a little like fill in the square thing, and then they write like a memo on it, some notes, etc. That sounds like a lot for me, but I would like to do at least a little bit. I want at least title, little blurb. Like, did I like it? Did I not like it? What did I like about it? What did I not like about it? Whatever just comes to mind. Can be really small if I want it to be. Let's see. I'm like looking through their screenshots right now and seeing what I want to implement. It's so cute, actually. They do this in an outdated Hobonichi. A lot of people do this, actually. They use Hobonichi, and especially like an outdated planner, because those are cheaper, not as a planner for day-to-day, but they'll just use the pages like as notebook pages, and then they'll use the like the monthly sections or the like quarterly sections where you have like the big overview as an index. So like if they wrote something on March 6th, they'll index it in that quarterly on March 6th. So it's like a page number rather than like using it as a date. It's an interesting little system. I kind of feel like if you're gonna do that anyways, you might as well just use a plain notebook. But I guess they do it because they want a Tomoe River paper notebook that's cheaper, I'm guessing. Yeah, I don't know, but it's interesting at the very least. If you have like a planner that you didn't end up using, you wrote in it like once, and then you're like, well, now I just have this friggin' notebook, you can still use it as a notebook, and then use a little monthly as an index. Sounds like a good idea to me. Sounds good. Because I know that happens a lot. It used to happen to me too. Hopefully it doesn't happen to me this year. We'll see. Alright, anyways, at least start lists. Start a simple log with name and star rating. Cool. Okay, sounds simple enough. That's good. Nice. Hehe. Notebook sounds the best because then we get to see too. That's true. That's true. Yeah, indeed. Maybe starting this year, especially because it's early enough in the year that I still do remember all the things that I watched and stuff. Sounds great. Okay, cool. We're done. We're finished later than I intended, but here we are. That's okay. I don't have rounds tomorrow morning. I can be sneepy. Yeah, I feel like one of the things that I need to experiment with and brainstorm is if I'm not using my phone to procrastinate, I still need to make my brain do something, right? Like, you procrastinate on your phone because, like, I don't know, you have a dopamine addiction, you're numbing yourself, like your anxiety or whatever, or your feelings of boredom. Like, you need to deal with those in some other way. Please hold. I'm gonna... Where's my window? Yoink. Raise up. There we go. Okay. A little flip through. Wow, that ended up being more pages than I thought it would be. A little flip through. Oh, that's not too many. And then, I would like to backfill my junk journal starting here. Onward. Can I show you these little things I got? I just got them on like friggin' AliExpress or whatever. But they're these little daily date stickers. just like January 1st, January 2nd, etc. And then you have the pack for the whole year. And I thought it was just like a little bit of a cuter way to add a date to a page. Just like here. Boop. Add it. Adds a little pop of color. I usually don't like colors being decided for me, but I'm also an indecisive person, so I thought this would be an interesting way to force myself to use colors that I don't usually use. If there's like a purple page, then I can get through a lot of my purple stuff, or like yellow things for accenting colors. I thought it would be, yeah, just an interesting little experiment. So yeah, cool. I'll be working on this on my own time though, because it is light. Thank you so much for coming by and keeping me company today. I hope that this was interesting. Hope it was at least relaxing or informative. Today I would say I was not in the best condition, but I really appreciate that y'all came by regardless. TY first stream, first time here, and I love the comfy vibes. I'm so glad. So glad you think so. Solid Dota Friday. That's true. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I did do Iriam on Friday, huh? Yeah, I'm back. For the most part. We're gonna keep it pretty balanced, but I am glad to be back on Twitch especially. I'm glad to be doing hand cam. It feels really, really good. This was lovely. I'm glad. Thank you, Fizz. Thank you, Dotori. Always nice to visit the mart. Yay! Always good to have you here, Nyx. And technically Monday. That's true. Technically Monday. Yeah, we'll see how we feel. I imagine a few Irium streams. I think I'll at least Irium stream tomorrow to see if we can try to hit our star goal. I'm not quite sure we'll make it because we have like 100k to go. It's not impossible, but people be out here busy, so I know it's a lot to ask, but if you happen to be free tomorrow night, I am gonna try to do a bit of a longer Irium stream so that I can hit my star goal and get that snowy background. So if you're free, then I would really appreciate your help, but also no pressure because it's like literally not that serious. Cool. Thank you for the care package. Clav Grayson, hello. Sip of water before bed. Hope it's going well, Delta. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sorry for the care. I'm still coughing, by the way. I didn't include it in the health section over here, but I sure do still have a cough. That's crazy. I'm gonna put that in my what didn't go well. My cough from August didn't go away. LOL. Kaboom. Hi, Striker. Is it because it's a strike? Kaboom. Dang, it persisted for sure. My friend just gave me a new nasal spray. I might go try it out for a few days. I do need to take my cough medicine more regularly. But anywho, we'll say goodbye for tonight. Let's go. Should we raid someone? Can we raid someone? Wait, Bun is filling her planner. That's so cute. Wait, maybe we go do that. Maybe we go to another planner girly. Yeah, it looks like she's actually finishing up, but whatever. If she finishes up, then we all just go to sleep. Let's go raid. Isha. The little hippo was always adorable to see along the smiles. Yeah, so cute. Love him. Love her? Question mark. Fancy New Year journaling. Yeah. So yeah, Bun Mi. She's I guess like an acquaintance of mine. We're not like super close or anything, but I do like her. She's journaling, so let's go check it out. I'll see you all next week. I will hopefully be back with either a Discord event or at least another Twitch stream next week. So see you then. Alright. I was looking there. Nice. Alright, let's go back then. Alright. I'll see y'all later. Good night. Hee hee. Good night, good night. Alright, good night, YouTube. Bye bye.